of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, sin with me tonight. I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there, keep them everywhere. Just you and I run away. I run away.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl.
Energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky every time we glide on 75, all fashion. Whoa, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot, you stop and know, yeah, yeah. It's a big Nick energy show, so big I'ma write it in bold. It's a big Nick energy show, it's a big Nick energy show.
The Big Nick Energy Show.
And then I said, keys.
Oh, like where else are you gonna put them? Where else are you gonna put them keys, Corey?
Oh man.
Oh man, it's Monday. It's Monday, and guess what? You're gonna hang out with us for the next 2 hours right here on the Big Nick Energy Show. Welcome back. I know you guys are so excited to get through your weekend and hang with us for 2 hours straight. Congratulations, and you're welcome is all I can say. Today, you're watching episode number 20. Corey? 20? Number 20, Gina?
Oh. 20. We're 20 years old.
20 weeks in. We've only missed 1 week, and that was because of Memorial Day. That's it.
That's an awesome.
I give you guys the day off because I don't want to pay you double time, is what it is for holidays.
Well, you know what?
I think I'd volunteer.
Yeah, would you?
I feel like I'd volunteer to do it.
Because if I was to double your pay, basically instead of 1 bottled water, Gina, you would actually get 3. Or
wait, what?
7. Wait, what's
Where'd
pie?
you graduate from?
4.1. What's
salt.
pie?
Oh wait, pie? I'm in.
No, like what's the mathematical term?
Oh, I was confused.
3.14 times.
Yeah, that's math. I don't know math.
Meat. Maybe you get some meat.
Honestly, as soon as they started putting
Chicken
letters, in math, I was out.
Maybe you get some meat. Speaking of Corey W. King, say hi, Corey, to the listeners.
Hi,
today.
Corey, to the listeners.
That's not what I meant.
Oh,
that's not what I meant. Don't start.
Okay,
don't start.
I'm not supposed to.
And to his immediate right, we have absolutely nobody. But on the opposite side, if you do a complete circle, we got the SS Gina.
Bat, bat.
What?
The horn on the.
Okay, I get that. But how'd it go?
Bat, bat.
That's
What
not
is
it.
that? That is
I don't
not
know.
it.
Don't horns. Don't. Both
It's more
have
like a.
Yeah, that's
not bat.
That's
bat.
actually an excellent boat
That is-
impression.
Thank you. That's the
Yeah.
one thing I'm good at, Gina, is
Very-
making a loud boat horn noise.
Like we could just take you out on a boat and let you make the noise.
Yeah,
That's
open a bridge
perfect.
and everything.
Yeah.
In my defense, I don't
Yeah.
know a lot of boat noises because my people's first boat trip kind of messed it up for everyone else. So
Welcome to episode 20. You guys are watching. You're watching us on the Facebook. If it's Monday between 6 and 8 o'clock, you're watching us live right now. And the cool thing about watching us live is you can actually participate in our show. If you're watching us on a Facebook or on YouTube, simply drop a comment and we're reading them. Right now, we got some highs from Archbold. I got an Ayo! Labor Day next weekend. We were just talking about that before the show started. We are not going to be here, unfortunately. I am sorry, but we're not going to be here.
are you
gonna
going to be
be-
out at camp?
Yes.
We're going to be
Okay.
laboring.
Yes,
right?
we're going to be laboring.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do
Next
on Labor
Monday,
Day?
Gina's going to be in labor, is what we call it on the streets.
With a food baby.
That explains so much. As it
Don't
triplets
stop
or
looking at
just
her like that,
twins?
Corey. Don't look at her like
It's
that.
okay
That's
if
mean.
they're actually pregnant.
Oh my God, that's not nice. Gina's not pregnant.
I'm 24
She's
months.
pregnant with happiness.
Is that what they're calling
No, I
it?
don't. I don't think we should say that to people.
Speaking of which, that brings me to something when you said 24 months. I was overhearing a conversation last week and someone said my baby is 53 weeks. What the hell does that mean?
Well-
It means that they
What does that mean?
need to just start saying their kids like 4.
Listen,
Well, that's one.
between 0 and
50. Yeah, there's 52 weeks in a year.
why don't you just say almost a year?
Oh, then why don't
It'd
you
be
say
over a year, and yeah, I think that's weird. And at that point,
Stop.
We would usually say something along the lines of 13 months. At
Yeah,
that
so
point.
go
We
from
switched
0 to
months.
11, 0 to 11 months, say the month. 1 month,
Yeah.
2 month, 11 months, then a year, then almost a year and a half, almost 2, go with that. Stop
Yeah.
doing the weeks.
And I also think
Stop
that it's
doing the
weird
weeks.
that we say 24 months. Like,
Yeah,
my
stop
kid's
doing that. I don't know what that
24 months.
means.
Honestly,
It's 2 years.
So
I
like
don't know what that means.
so
Say that then.
So Scarlett is 22 months or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Her birthday's in December. I've already started training her to tell people that she's 2.
Exactly.
Because she's only 1 right now, but by the time she actually grasps the fact of
Yeah,
that she's 2,
stop doing
she'll
that.
be 2.
Stop
So,
doing that. Plus, you have an ugly kid, so stop doing that.
How
Doesn't matter
dare
how
you. My
old you're.
kid's gorgeous,
Not you.
and I
I'm
will
just saying
beat
the
your
person I
ass.
was talking
All right.
about. Not you.
I really genuinely just got offended because I thought you called my
No,
baby
not
ugly.
you. Not you. I like watching your snaps because
Yeah.
you got a cutest kid, and you're always doing good things.
Oh yeah.
So good for you.
Yeah.
That's attractive.
Wait,
That's attractive.
you and I are
qualities.
Snapchat friends?
Barely.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Wait,
I never
would
use it.
not have
I never
approved
use
that.
it.
I was
never
going to say,
use
do
it.
you guys use Snapchat? 'Cause
I don't.
I don't use Snapchat.
I just have it.
I am on Snapchat daily, and I have my little faithful streak people that I send to. And
See, I don't do that. I just have it because my kids have it, and that's how they record their lives doing stuff. So I like to keep track of what they're going through.
I have to have a routine in the morning
Yeah.
to make sure I don't forget to brush my teeth.
Oh.
I am not going to remember Snapchat stuff.
I hear you with
Okay.
that.
Like I have to, I have to do things. It almost looks OCD because of my ADHD is so severe.
You have a routine that has to be done in order.
Yeah, it's almost ritualistic because I will forget. So
I like Snapchat's filters.
I'll forget.
They make me look pretty. So
Speaking of filters, and guess who
There's-
doesn't
there's
need
not
a filter?
enough-
We got Streets with Crystal.
Oh, yay.
Live on the phone. Hey, Crystal.
there's not enough filters for you, Corey.
Hi.
I think she's with us. I never know if she's with us or not. What's
I'm
up,
here. Can you hear
girlfriend?
me? Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
We need to have something for you when we go to you. Something. We need you to start screaming or yell Corey's name or
Or like an
we gotta
intro
think of
song.
something. You can,
just try.
do we
like,
need? We need an intro for her. The
whenever
last one
they
was too
say
long.
like Crystal from the streets, just moan my name and see how. we'll see how
Corey,
it goes.
stop.
Just see. We're
We're
trying
not doing
things
that.
out.
Oh
try it
my
out.
God. Sorry, Crystal. She's actually taking her work break so she can talk to us live. We got Crystal on the streets who comes to us live every single Monday, the first part of the show, giving us some crazy news. Crystal, what do you got for us?
Well, Jelly Bro was here in Put in Bay over on Wednesday, and that was a good turnout, but he did get pulled over by the Coast Guard.
What?
The Coast Guard.
Leaving.
Are you serious?
What was he doing?
Just got
Well, they
pulled.
say it was just a random safety check.
Come on. You
No,
guys
they
know.
just wanted to meet
Citation.
Jelly Roll.
I know, but you know he's
Yeah.
coming. You know he's coming to town. Everything, extra cops, extra security, things like that. Don't Don't put him in a predicament like that. Don't do that.
Plus, he's got something.
Got something.
Like he's a performer. They
Come
all have
on.
something.
Leave him alone.
I hope they just wanted to meet him,
Right.
And not like.
I think so.
But it still brings bad press to us. Like it's a bad move on what we did.
Yeah, because who's going to want to come and not be able to bring their Coke on a boat?
That's what I'm saying. Coke on a boat. Like, come on, give him a break.
That should be Crystal's intro song.
Did you go, Crystal, to see
Yeah,
Jelly
right.
Rolls?
I wish I had to work.
I
wanted
Would
to.
you
I
guys
do like
listen?
him. I'm a fan of him.
Being Jelly Roll, would any of you gone for free?
I would have paid. I actually,
Really?
I looked for tickets to buy.
Oh, I like Jelly
I
Roll.
just
Do
didn't.
ya?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have went.
I just didn't realize that it was on a Wednesday.
I don't like people. I
See,
like
that's why I wouldn't have gone.
like if Jelly Roll could give a concert and I could like be there but in a box away from people,
Yeah.
I would pay for that.
If it was here, like at Huntington for Jelly Roll, I would have went. But to go on an island, to go on a boat, to
I
make
like
it even a
Put-in-Bay.
longer day, longer experience, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Not for Jelly Roll.
No, the island gets too crowded.
It's
anyway.
already crowded on a weekend, let alone you got Jelly Rolls there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be crazy.
He added an S to it.
Yeah, I did think about the frustration of getting off of the island.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
The last ferry leaves at like 11.
There's
or
only
something
two
like
boats:
that.
the Jet Express, which is on the opposite side of where Jelly Roll is, and then
the
you
Miller.
have the
The
Miller
Miller
Ferry.
Ferry.
And
Yeah.
then people are
Yeah.
pukey on the boat, and that's super gross on the way home because people are like
Right.
super pukey,
Right.
and that's you.
Yeah.
How many boats you been on, Gina, where there's pukey people?
Only the Put-in-Bay boat.
Really?
But
never
I've been
witnessed
on
that.
it quite a few times, and it's always pukey people on the way home. Even earlier in the night, it's still pukey people.
Crystal, what else you got for us?
All right, yeah. So R.I.P. to the Snake River Falls at Cedar Point
Oh,
last year, and they're going to
no.
close down that water ride. 31
This-
years it's been there.
Next year it's shutting down?
This year, September 2nd, is the last day to ride it.
Oh shoot! So we got like a week left.
Is that the one where you like stand and then the water comes?
Yeah, on the
and
bridge.
Yeah.
Yep.
okay.
It's a big raft that everyone, all
And
your
the
friends and
water
family get in.
always Tastes like pee if
Yeah.
it trickles into your mouth.
You go up, you come down, and that's it.
That's gross.
Why are
That's
you
an R.
tasting-
Kelly rap video.
Well, I mean,
Gina.
if water
Why
runs
is your
down
mouth open?
face-
Why do you know what pee tastes like?
Right.
Come on.
No, what do you mean? Come on.
Right.
I don't know
It's
what
like,
you like.
come on, like you don't
'Cause I
know,
drink
Corey.
it, duh.
Okay.
Oh, good for you. Bless your heart,
right.
Gina.
That, is
Take
that
a
your
one
weight
for the
loss
team.
plan?
No, but I did one time drink out of a bottle. Somebody had peed in it, and I didn't know we were at a party. I was drunk. I thought it was my 40 or beer or whatever. the
First
hell was
off,
next to it.
congratulations to the guy who peed in the bottle.
Man.
Like, if you can get it in that,
I hope
That's
it's a
pretty
girl.
good.
And I did,
I
and
hope
I-
she used it like a stencil.
Stop it.
And I immediately spit it out. And I think he did it on purpose. Like I think he knew what he was doing when he like said it where he said it. And I'm the one that fell into the trap.
Also, it's Nico. It's Nico on our Facebook, or actually watching us on YouTube. He also said Top Thrill Dragster is closed for the remaining of the year. Now, if you don't know, Top Thrill Dragster was closed down. They remade it, revamped it, all the security features. It was up for like a couple weeks, and then they shut it right back down. And they're not opening back up for the rest of the year.
Did they say why?
Not sure. I'm sure it is.
That's
but-
really interesting.
Yeah, Nico just said it's closed for the rest of the year. That's got to be disappointing because a lot of people get the season passes because of the new rides.
Yeah.
And now it's closed down for the year?
I mean,
Come on.
The season passes are like $99.
They're not that much.
Get over it.
No, I
Not
was
much
actually,
at all.
I was really mad because I used to go to Cedar Point all the time.
Yeah.
And one time I went like 6 times in a year.
Yeah.
And then I realized if I had just bought a season pass, I
Oh, you
would've
spent
saved
5
so much
times more.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you would have got that season pass. Heck yeah. Thanks, Nico from It's Nico. We appreciate you. Also, big hi to all of our listeners and all of our watchers watching the show. We got a lot of fans watching the show today. So thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Crystal, what's your weekend highlight? You got one highlight you want to share with us before we let you go today?
Over this past weekend?
Yeah. What's your highlight? One
Oh, yeah.
highlight.
Okay. First purse bingo at the campground.
Oh.
Layla won a Michael's Core purse, so that was exciting for her.
What
That's
about
awesome.
Did you win anything?
I did not. Layla actually got 2 bingos, but she went up against another
What?
girl and she ended up getting it. But
Rock
she
pick-
got a purse though that she
Rock,
wanted.
rock, paper, rock. What is it? Rock, paper,
Rock, paper, scissors.
say that 5 times real fast.
Rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors.
Apparently, it's just me that
Rock,
can't say it
paper,
the one time.
scissors.
Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks for it.
Literally
Thanks.
just you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal.
Fun.
Thanks a
Campground with
lot.
you guys are it's always
Thanks,
All right, thank you,
Crystal.
guys.
We'll talk to you next week. Thanks.
Bye.
Later.
Because Crystal just brought up Purse
Bye.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I love Purse Bingo. I host Purse Bingo once a year, and I wish I could do it more. It's such a fun.
It seems like you would be
Fun time.
really good at that, Corey. You have the personality to really definitely shine at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
You think that your calling is Purse Bingo announcer?
I think that my calling is some sort of game show host.
Yeah, I think
in
you'd be
general,
great
so,
into any
yeah.
situation that you were thrown in. And that kind of reminds me of my highlight this weekend. I got a call Thursday night from a buddy of mine, Danny Thomas, said, "Hey, I'm doing a music trivia
Not
at a
the
bar."
dead Danny Thomas.
Like the
Not Wendy's.
the actor?
Not Wendy's or the actor.
That
my
was
buddy
Dave
Danny
Thomas.
That was Dave. Oh, Dave
Danny
Thomas.
Thomas was an actor.
No, not him, but my buddy DJ Danny Thomas hit me up Thursday, said, "Hey, I'm doing music trivia on Friday, but I can't do it. Is there anyone or can you cover it for me?" At first, I'm like, "Man, I ain't never done it. What am I going to do?" But then there's something in the back of my mind's like, just jump, just go.
Yeah.
Just do it. I was nervous, but I did it. And I tell you what, took me about 10 minutes to get the hang of it, but I killed it.
That's awesome.
I have zero doubt.
Yeah, Bad Brad, my buddy
I mean,
Brad.
it's-
You guys know Brad from the show. He went with me, and we killed it.
It's
Great time.
entertaining, and you are an entertainer.
Right, but I didn't know how it went because I've never seen one. I've never even gone to a music trivia. So Danny kind of gave me the rundown, and I did my own twist to it. 10 minutes into it, killing it. Great
I
time.
love that. I almost feel like going in blind and having no
Yeah.
pre-stencil to what's
Yeah.
going on. Sometimes it's better.
You shine even
Because-
more.
Yeah, because it's your own thing.
Yeah.
You created it.
Exactly,
it's
and
awesome.
And don't forget to set the bar really low at the beginning, like I did with my.
That's what I
survey.
did. That's what I did. I
"Hey,
walked in, I said, "Hey."
I'm gonna suck at this. I'm sorry."
Yeah. I said, "Hey guys, Danny Thomas sent me last minute. I'm trying to cover for you guys tonight. It's my first time. I've never done it before, so I'm going to try my best. So bear with me. If you notice I'm not doing anything right, please guys stop me, put me in the right direction." And by the end of the night, people are like, "Ha ha, you do this for a living."
And you also
Swear to
can
God,
use
never
that
have.
exact same speech every time you have sex, and that way, if it's disappointing,
Yeah.
then
Sorry, this is going to suck.
this is gonna suck.
Put
It's
the
my
bar at
first
0.
time. If I point me in the right direction.
Yeah, it sounds like what Corey does on a first date.
Yeah.
Well, and every time, and that way, if it's not bad,
Yeah.
then they'll be like, "Well, that wasn't that bad."
Yeah.
He just hits
Pro tip.
He just
Yeah.
hits a button in his room. It just plays every time he walks in, and so that way Danielle's not disappointed.
So
Although
this
she's
is
always
when
disappointed.
Corey walks in the bedroom. This is when I walk in. Right out the gate. Speaking of people clapping when you walk into the room, big shout out to our sponsors of the Big Nick Energy Show. First, we got Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations for all your custom needs, such as tumblers, t-shirts, and so much more. Check out her Facebook page at Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations. Also, Toledo DJs and ToledoPix.com, your number one stop for all your professional DJ services, such as DJs, photo booths, photography, and video. Also, Natalie's Love at First Bite, who also has been nominated top 5 in Lenawee County.
What?
She just spread the news today on her
Nice.
Facebook page. Also home of the Big Nick Burger. If you want some Big Nick in your mouth, check out Natalie's Love at First Bite.
Well, there's one way to sell it.
I don't know how else to transition into that. Also, JW Concrete, my good buddy Justin, who just jumped along a part of the show. If you guys need any concrete needs, such as a new sidewalk, new basement, new driveway, call Justin. He's a good friend of the show, and he's also a sponsor of the show at JW Concrete. You can find him on Facebook, or you can call him at 567-239-1614. Also, Pandora Flooring.
Pandora Flooring and Supply, your number one go-to store for all of your flooring and supply needs. We do tiles, showers, bathroom backsplashes, and anything you need. Pandora Flooring, narrow store, wide selection, sexy staff.
It's weird that you
What
close
the
your
hell?
eyes when you do this.
Well, he was so professional, Gina. Did you hear
Did
that?
you see his eyes were closed? Like he went to a whole different place.
Yeah, what was that?
I was reading the script in my.
yeah, but your eyes
You
like
have
rolled in the back of your
like
head.
a teleprompter on your eyelids.
I wrote the script on the back of my eyelids.
I know
was
that
just
feeling because
reading.
that's what I do. I kind of
Yeah.
envision it, and that's kind of how I go with. That was really professional.
Actually,
Corey.
so I used to do that when I was in the radio and actually had to do commercials.
Oh, your
I would
eyes were
just
used to go in the back of
Close
your
my
head?
eyes and then just
Take what you get.
read the whatever imaginary script I had and then go back in.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works, it works. And you did a great job on that. Also, big shout out to Seth, who made the intro for us. Thank you for that. Also, again, big shout out to Jeff over at Buckeye Cable Systems. Got us hooked up here in the house. Got all kinds of internet at the house, and it's great. So big shout out to Jeff over at Buckeye cable.
I just want Seth to know that when I'm like randomly, just for no reason, like nobody, just minding my own business, and I'm like, it's a Big Nick Energy show.
I do that in the bathroom a lot when I'm sitting
Yeah,
there.
like I'll just start jamming to the song. It's just very catchy. So
Yeah, I was actually gonna say we need to give Seth another shout out because it's a very catchy song.
It is.
It's a very
It
good
is.
song,
And I
so-
gave him just a little bit information because this was at the beginning before we even started the show. I'm like, hey, I need an intro, and he's a big friend of my son Nico, so
Nice.
he hooked us up. And
So is he a musician? Is this just like a one-time thing?
no, he is a
Does he-
musician. He's an artist, and
Okay.
so I'm hoping to get him in here one day.
that would be fun.
Yeah,
That'd
once
be awesome.
he's in the process of getting some new music out, and once he gets that out, something good, I plan on having him in here.
We'll just throw topics at him and ask
Yeah.
him to rap about them.
Oh, that'd be great.
So fun.
Maybe even if
Come
so,
on,
we can
Seth.
give him ahead of time. That way he can come up with something good for
No,
us.
that
Oh,
takes
freestyle.
away.
Just
the
do it on the
game.
fly?
We should have a
Yes.
rap
Oh,
battle.
yeah.
Gina and Seth rap it up against.
I
each other.
actually used
Oh.
to write the parodies a lot for the morning show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Isn't Dubs a rapper, or wasn't he a rapper?
Yes, Dubs can rap and he can write. He sounds a lot like Jay-Z.
Really?
Yeah.
Dubs?
Yes.
Over.
It's hot.
Over. H.O. That sounds nothing
What
like
are
Jay.
you?
I don't
what
know.
accent are you doing?
I don't know. I think, hello, mate.
He went.
Hello.
He
Stroking
went,
these.
he went full Forrest Gump on that one. It was like Hova.
No, I wanted a Cobra 40 ounce is what I wanted.
Oh, yeah, it was awful.
If you can give a shout out to one person, guys, on the show, who are you going to give a shout out? No kids or family? No kids or family. I'm giving a shout out to the girl at the dollar store last week who all the registers were shut down. She had 30 people in line and kept her cool. People were cussing her out, walking out. She had to reset the computer, but she stood her ground like a champ and stayed professional. The dollar store on Secor across from Monette's.
First of all, if you're cussing out the dollar store workers,
Right.
who are you?
Right.
Like, I
You got
a
some
lot of
Doritos
words.
and tampons and you're mad? Get
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah, I mean that's just ridiculous.
Gina, who are you giving your shout out to?
I want to shout out my students.
Nice.
We're back at school, and and I know, but you know what? It was an awesome week last week.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, they were great. Surprisingly, like it wasn't bad at all. You never know what you're gonna get, especially we have a lot of new kids. So we weren't sure what we were gonna get. It was really kind of nice. I mean, I didn't do anything. I just played Uno with them all week long.
So your first week is basically like going through the drive-through at McDonald's because you get your bag, Corey, and you really don't know what you're gonna get.
True, and they're always a couple people are usually a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
Oh,
So it works.
that's hurtful. That's you shouldn't. That's
It's usually the teachers.
and you're sitting next to one of them right now. Rad Dad, what's up with that shirt? That looks like old 80s.
Thank you.
Is that 80s? No, I wasn't complimenting. I was
How many Bluey shirts do you have?
So it is. I've been told I'm no longer allowed to buy anymore because there's like 5 of them that I've purchased so far.
That's not that. Is you don't fit in them. That's the hashtag schmedium.
What? You're fat. I'm not. What do you want me to say? Like,
I know, but this shirt fits. No, I don't want to wear my like work shirts on air because frankly
I get
my
it.
job doesn't deserve any free advertisement.
hey.
What? But beyond that, I also want to kind of give super secret shout outs to like my daughter Scarlett, who loves Bluey, and she actually watches the show.
You can't give a shout out to the
I'm
child.
not giving her. I'm just saying this is why I wear the Bluey shirts.
Okay.
So that's what
I
that
get
is.
it.
If I were to
Cute
actually
shirt.
have
Cute
to
shirt.
give a shout out to like any random
It
person,
can't be Baby Jesus because I did that 4 shows ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you can't do Baby Jesus right now.
Adult Jesus? Shout out Black Jesus? No.
Stop.
What? What? Shout out Black Jesus.
You know what? Big shout out to his sandals. Those are the real winners.
Yeah, Doc Martens.
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks.
I thought they were Crocs.
Definitely
Oh, that's
not.
me. That's
Also,
me.
Alex said Seth Joseph on Spotify. That's Seth. It's Seth S-E-F Joseph Josef. You can
I've
find him
been
on
saying
Spotify.
Seth with a
I was
TH.
saying
I thought it was
too.
Seth H-A or
Seth
S-E-T-H.
with a F.
Yeah, I am so
I
sorry.
think that's
We've
his
been
real name is
pronouncing-
Seth, but his street name,
Seth.
street cred,
Seth.
Seth Joseph.
Seth
So you can find him on Spotify. All his good music.
Nice.
So big shout out to that. Thanks, guys.
As for my shout out,
Yeah,
I'm just
who
going
is
to
it?
shout out happy people who are genuinely happy, who don't need drugs, who don't need alcohol, who are just happy, who walk into places with a smile and kind of like your Dollar General girl who just went with the flow. All of those people in the day to day who just go through life, taking hit after hit and going through life and keep moving. So
Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to you. That's a good one. Corey's got some good stuff today, Gina.
I'm trying.
Why is it? Is it because we're off next week? Don't forget, If you're a big fan of the show, we're not going to be here because I don't want to pay the staff
It's because
double
he
time
takes
next week.
more vacation days than you and I do.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
He'd be taking days
I
off.
can't take in. I
Well,
can't take off.
I mean,
You could.
Gina and I could run the show, but we also want that vacation.
If you got something really cool you did over the weekend, you want to talk about it, give us a call, 419-280-2514. Once again, 419-280-2514. If you got a cool story. Or if you just want to comment on the show and say hi. If you're a first-time caller, that'd be great. Check this out. I'm really mad about this one. So last week, Danielle went to camp over the weekend without me because I had stuff to do this weekend, so she went. On Friday, she's like, hey, I got my click list. I got the ham that you like. It's in the refrigerator. Walmart generic brand ham. I think it's a great value.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. For a sandwich, not like
I like their
dinner.
pepper
Like-
turkey.
Are we talking deli meat?
Yeah, but it's by the bologna and stuff. It's in a little plastic container.
Yeah.
Really good ham for a ham sandwich. So I'm coming home from my wedding Saturday, and I'm just from 6 p.m. I'm like, I'm gonna go home, make a couple sandwiches with some chips. Oh, and a couple
already
bottles
know.
of water. Go home. I get the ham out. I get my plate. I got my waters ready. I got a little bag of Lay's, fresh Lay's, ready to kill it for the rest of the night. No freaking bread in the
knew it.
house.
I knew it.
The bread wasn't there?
No bread. How are you going to get ham and no bread?
I thought she got the wrong ham.
No, she got the right ham, which is rare.
Oh.
Because normally she's like,
Rare
that's what we
ham?
always use.
Rare.
Got the ham, got everything. Not one piece of bread in the house. Nothing.
That's rough.
Like not even like a hamburger
Nothing.
bun, hot dog
Nothing.
bun?
There's no bread.
So
I would have had to make it from flour and yeast.
Okay.
And you know me, I don't know the temperature for
That's
some
the
yeast.
recipe.
that is the recipe.
It's the whole recipe right
Man,
there.
I was so mad.
You have the ingredients.
Man, so I had to eat some freaking bagel bites.
What did you like?
It was
Why
late.
didn't you just
it was
eat
late.
the ham?
Yeah, why don't you
I
eat
did.
ham
I did
without
have a couple
bread?
pieces. It was not the same. I was like some bread.
Like, so, do you have tortillas? You could do like a little layer of cream cheese.
The
and
look on his
ham. I know,
face.
right? He
What,
was
the
so
charcuterie
offended
board?
by that.
I'm not putting
like,
together a charcuterie
no, like a
board.
pinwheel. Like you'd make a pinwheel.
No, Gina. No.
Why?
I'm not doing all that.
It also doesn't taste.
No.
If you wanted a sandwich, you're just gonna get pissed off at a pinwheel.
Because it was like, I'm already undressed. I'm not going back. I got the trailer still hooked up to the truck. I'm not leaving to go get bread.
That's what I did today.
So upsetting.
I went home
Danielle's
and
car.
She was at camp. It was just me here.
DoorDash.
No, I was so mad.
no, because
I
I
was
paid $47 for a loaf of bread.
Gina, I was ticked.
I mean, then go to the store yourself.
It's not the same. But don't. It's like saying, babe, I got all your cereal for the weekend. Enjoy.
And no
milk. And
Did
you know
she-
me,
she
I'm not
probably-
milking a cow.
Yeah.
Did who ate the last of the bread and didn't tell her?
No idea.
Probably
just
you.
me and her.
Probably you.
Was it me?
It was you.
Might have been, but I don't know for sure.
Definitely you.
Because if she
I
ate the
can't
last of
confirm
the
nor
bread,
deny.
right? Because if she ate the last of the bread, then she would have known there wasn't bread,
False.
and she would have went and got bread.
She would have ate it all and still not even a clue.
Did you message Danielle about the bread?
Immediately.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the ham. No damn bread.
What did she say?
Oh. Sorry, babes.
Well, what did you want her to do at that point?
Come home and get some bread. Put that campfire out. Come get daddy some bread. Oh, man. I was so mad.
It would be disappointing for sure.
It was because I was looking forward to it for like 6 o'clock.
That's the worst. Like, just like if you have like leftovers in your fridge and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get home and eat
So
my leftovers, and somebody
Yes!
already ate them, and then you have to murder them
Yeah.
and hide the body in the backyard.
Did that once when my daughter Mia was living here. I made some barbecue chicken to take to work the next day. Only reason I made it for the next day. Wake up in the morning, there's like 3 little pieces left in the bin. Security camera in the camera. She's opening the refrigerator, eating it out of the container, standing at the refrigerator. Sorry, Dad.
You have security cameras on your refrigerator.
One in the kitchen, just for the whole house. It's
I can't put one on my refrigerator because I would be embarrassed.
the world we live in. But I
By
got
the
one,
amount
there's
of
one like
times I go to the
living room /
refrigerator.
kitchen.
Okay.
Just because Ashlyn's sometimes home alone, so we want to make sure.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got them all over. It's the world we live in, unfortunately. What's the one stupid food, since we're talking about food, what's one stupid food that you love that not everyone else appreciates? I'm going to start with mine. I love instant mashed potatoes.
So
there's
gross.
nothing wrong with that. Those are
Love them.
delicious.
Like, I would almost prefer them over real mashed potatoes.
Yuck.
What?
Not over, but I mean, they're clutching a pinch.
So if they're like the Gordon Foods, like potato pearls, where it's like
What?
they're
What the hell's a potato pearl?
it's not like the flaky ones, and they're like real buttery. I could eat those, but other than that, I don't like instant mashed potatoes.
Really?
Yeah.
About you, Corey?
I'm judging you.
You guys are going to judge hard, and I actually
We do
I already
anyways.
do.
I judge myself.
Yeah, we do anyways, Corey.
So, the imitation crab legs that you guys see in Kroger, the little sticks.
Yeah.
I love warming those up with just some butter.
You
and
said
just
that once before.
going to
They're that
town.
good, huh?
They are that good.
I make my crab rangoon dip with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even know what the generic or not real crab meat would taste compared to, because I've
Well,
never had crab.
It's really not about
Never?
taste as
Never.
much as it's about real crab. The real crab is like $50, and the imitation crab's like $7.99.
No, it's like $2.99.
Yeah. So like that's the main thing right
Yeah.
there.
The imitation crab is
What's it
not,
made with? Do you know?
Pig, and
Really?
it's basically a hot dog that they paint
And
without
season it,
exaggerating.
right?
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it looks like a crab, but it's a
That's
painted.
crazy.
It's basically painted pork snout. But again, it is.
Well, now I'm
there's
not buying it
something
anymore.
Right.
about it that's so contagious.
It does taste good.
I had one. What was it? Wednesday.
I'll have to try it sometime.
And yeah,
Kelly in the Facebook chat said cream of wheat. I love cream of wheat.
I've never had cream of wheat.
So good.
I also like grits.
Yeah? Is that similar?
I
don't know. I've never had grits.
I've never had cream of wheat though.
And I don't.
I wouldn't even know what to compare. I don't even know what it is, honestly. I don't know. I saw it out. Someone said not instant mash, but the Bob Evans mashed potatoes.
Oh, those are very
the
good.
best.
I'm
says
with you on
Christy.
that. Yeah.
Those are good. We eat those sometimes. Just she wants to make a quick meal. So easy. Put them in the microwave for
Yeah.
5 minutes. Boom. You got mashed potatoes.
For sure.
Yeah.
I do love making like there's a 4-star restaurant that
Arby's.
definitely not. There's a 4-star Michelin star restaurant that I stole their recipe and made mashed potatoes from.
Oh.
The mashed potatoes took like 3 hours to make, but
That's too
they were-
long.
it is a long
That's too
process.
long.
They're so good though. They're so buttery.
Some things are worth it.
It's basically
It's true, Gina.
garlic and butter. And
Oh, sounds so good.
You have to make it like through a ricer. And
I mean,
everything's
garlic,
by hand.
butter, and mashed and potatoes. Like you can combine those a whole bunch of different ways, and it would be delicious.
Yeah. Damn, now I want mashed potatoes. Really good one. Also, KFC mashed
So
potatoes.
my stupid food. I don't
So
know
good.
if it's stupid or not, though.
It is.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Tater tots. Like
Really?
I want tater tots all the time. I
Oven?
could eat tater tots for the rest of my life.
I love
Oven,
a
deep
good-
fryer, or
crispy.
air fryer.
So
Pick one.
Microwave. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I was kidding.
steamed.
So
Steamed.
ew, gross. I usually cook them in the air fryer for convenience sake,
Yeah.
but I prefer them deep fried.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, and I'll make them like I'll get extra fancy. Like I'll do like bacon and cheese and garlic.
Dress 'em up a
aioli.
little bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing
or
wrong with
I'll
that.
eat the chili cheese tots. Like I will fancy them up and I'll get real bougie with them, or I'll just eat them just plain, like a little bit of ketchup. But yes, I love tater tots.
Lloyd said Bob Evans are good until you find a pair of safety glasses in them. What does that mean, Lloyd?
I think Lloyd's eating.
That sounds like he's got a story.
Yeah.
Lloyd, you want to call the show? Let us know your story. 419-280-2514. He said
Yeah, I
Bob
got-
Evans are good until you find a pair of safety glasses.
I have so many questions.
What does that even mean?
I will say when I have to go like to Lima,
Yeah.
we have to pass the Bob Evans factory,
Oh,
and just passing
what?
that factory, the smell of like those fresh baked mashed potatoes, it just engulfs your
There's
car.
a Bob
and
Evans
senses-
factory?
Yeah. Oh, Bob Evans is in Ohio.
I know that. It's like,
Yeah, they're Ohio based.
I mean, driving through Ohio is like cornfield, Bob Evans.
Corey's house.
Fat
Yeah.
lady getting a mail, cornfield.
Oh, Corey's
Don't
ex.
talk about yourself like
That
that.
was a,
Corey.
no, I stole that
Don't
joke
say that.
from, I forget his name.
Oh,
He used to write
non-talent.com.
he used to write for Carrot Top. I can't remember his name.
Speaking of
John
wasted space.
Kilmer.
No, he didn't write for Carrot Top.
But no, like there's a Bob Evans factory on the way to Lima.
Nice.
And it smells like mashed potatoes. And every single time we're down there, Hot Gina always says something about it. And
What if you dated a girl that smelled like mashed potatoes?
I would
Can you say turned on all the time?
I would have no problems eating her all the time.
Oh, Corey!
You guys
smells
are
like kids.
weird.
Say that.
Mashed potatoes smell good if they're mashed potatoes, but nothing else should smell like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Like if I'm ready to get down and he smells like mashed potatoes, no thank you.
Right. I guess if you say so. Big Nick Energy Show. Who's this?
You're a lunch lady.
Hello? Oh, they hung up. We got prank called.
I hope it was that guy
What
that
happened?
I hope it was safety glasses and the mashed potatoes.
Oh, he's gonna try again. Big Nick Energy Show. Who's this?
Hey, this is Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd, what's your story? So you posted on there, Bob Evans are good mashed potatoes unless you find some safety glasses in them. So what's the story with that, Lloyd?
So we went to Meyer one time and got some Bob Evans instant potatoes. Gonna come home and eat them. Open up the package. What's in it? A pair of safety glasses sitting in them.
Just chilling in the package?
Yep.
Oh.
Right there, I'm like, ugh.
So this wasn't from Bob Evans. This was actually the closed container you get at Meyer.
Yeah, but they're Bob Evans brand.
Oh,
I don't think I would throw up, but
Wait.
I would find that weird.
Lloyd, was it like a toy in the cereal boxes, maybe?
Right.
Did you keep the glasses?
I did not.
I would have wore them.
Did you eat the potatoes?
Who
did
would
not do
say
that
yes
either.
to that, Court? You?
I would.
I mean,
I would.
Yeah, never
if
mind.
if you're hungry, you're hungry.
Oh, maybe it was a safety precaution, like put these on before you eat this. All right, Lloyd. Thanks for calling in, buddy. Appreciate
Bye,
you.
Lloyd.
See you this weekend.
Later, buddy. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for calling in, Lloyd.
Open.
Imagine that. I thought it was at Bob Evans'
It's
restaurant.
so weird. Like they wouldn't notice when they were scooping them on your plate. Like
That's
I
true.
don't
That's
think-
true.
safety glasses aren't
That's true. That's true.
tiny.
Yeah.
That's true. Now that you say that, Gina, it makes sense.
I mean, they come in that little plastic container, so I get that.
I can see that happening.
Can you just picture the person on the line and they're the line's just moving along, just trucking along, and all of a sudden they're like, "Where's my glasses?"
And then they don't even say nothing. They're just
Right,
like,
just let it. I mean, what do you say at that? Because they'll throw away the entire lot of them that went out that day. It's not like they can open each one up and check.
"Hey, Corey, I lost my glasses."
Oh, just go to the Granger cabinet, get another one. That's all they're gonna say.
Yeah.
I can promise you.
Just looking around like this, like, "Where's my glasses?" Hopefully they weren't prescription, man.
And now they're listening.
Because you
to
only
the
get
show.
benefits once a year for those prescriptions.
I just hope they're like little old lady bifocals with a chain.
with a string.
Just some lady
made of
just lost her
pearl, like
glasses.
little pearls and chain.
Lloyd's walking around Meyer with a chain around his neck with mashed potatoes hanging.
They're listening to the show right now, like, "Oh, that's what happened."
Yeah, there it is.
Could you please send them back?
Oh, speaking of food that sucks, what was your favorite food in school?
Ooh, that square pizza.
Yes.
Oh, that square pizza. The corner pizza.
Tony's. You
Is
can
that
buy
what
them
it
at
was?
Gordon's Food.
Were they Tony's?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were Tony's.
Yeah, you can
but
buy a whole box of them for like
I told
$80.
you guys before I ate those with French dressing on them.
Oh,
They
nice.
were very good.
Do you remember the Fiestada pizza? It was like the Mexican spicy
Oh.
circle one.
No, but Pizza Bob's was a thing at Genoa that I don't think was a thing everywhere.
English muffins.
No, it was like grilled cheese, but it was mozzarella and pepperoni and pizza sauce on it.
that
And then it was
sounds
like
good.
garlic salt on the outside and butter. It was a grilled cheese, but it was pizza and it was so good. I make them at home sometimes.
I will say,
Yeah.
so in high school, I became a vegetarian for some unknown reason.
Can't tell.
Yeah, I know. me
Can't
neither.
tell by looking at you.
But every single day, I had a Sprite and order of cheese fries. And to this day, that if I see an order of crinkle cut cheese fries,
Takes
my
you back
mouth
to that
starts
time?
watering, and I just have to like have one. They're just so addicting.
That was very violent.
Yeah.
All right, he's getting aggressive over there.
He is.
I'm
Make
trying
sure
to
you
think of
keep
where I
your
can.
space.
Where could who sells those? I know Rudy's
Culver's.
does. Culver's. Thank
Culver's
you.
got the crinkle cut fries.
I'm fat. Come to me for all food
All right.
advice.
Speaking of pizza bobs, I know we haven't done this in a while, but an easy, quick meal if you have some
there you
English
go.
muffins, okay?
Okay.
Cut them in half, put some pizza sauce, some
Yeah.
cheese, throw them in the oven, little pizza bobs.
We do that for
Really good.
slumber parties, so we'll go get the English muffins.
What the hell's a
and then,
slumber party?
Like when all the kids come stay the night.
That's what it's
Girls
called?
sleep over, yeah.
You just say a sleepover. No, it's a slumber. What does
Sleepovers
slumber
are for
mean?
guys. Slumber parties are for girls.
I know, but what does slumber mean?
Sleep.
Slumbers mean sleep.
So a sleep party.
Yeah,
what you call it.
I feel like most people know what a
That's
slumber
weird.
party
Yeah, I
is.
don't
Like I've
know.
heard of that in
I
83.
think it's weird that you. I mean, I'm old.
That's true. That's
So-
true. 63 is not that old.
When you have people over spending the night,
Spend a night.
There you go.
spending
That's
the
better.
night,
That's better.
then you do that, and then you have like a whole bunch of different toppings on the table, and you let the
Charcuterie
kids
boards.
make their own. No, it's just the pizza toppings on the table.
Oh, make your own pizza night?
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
And then you make your own pizzas. It is fun. And you could do that with nachos too, where you just dump everything on the table and
Oh,
let
nice. I've always wanted to do that. Tanya said pizza burger. That was her favorite at school.
Oh yeah, those were good.
We're talking about what's your favorite food back in school days. What was your favorite thing?
Yeah, those pizza burgers were weirdly
Oh, hit
good.
the spot. Guys, do you remember the black family, African American family sitcom show back in the day? It was a mom, dad, they had kids. You remember that show?
He had a gynecologist office in his basement. Is that the one we're talking about?
Well, who was
Or
that?
are we talking about My Wife and Kids?
No.
Are we talking about?
No, we just said it.
We're talking about
he
the
had
Cosbys.
the gynecologist office.
You mean
in
the Cosby Show?
The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
You guys remember that show?
Yes.
Why is it called The Cosby Show?
Because
Their last name was Huxtable in the show.
That is mind-boggling, actually.
Do you- right?
I did
Am I
not
right?
even think of that.
Mr. and Mrs.
until-
Huxtable.
Right.
But it's called The Cosbys.
Why wasn't it called the Huxtables?
because Bill Cosby was the executive.
I get
Right,
that, but why would you
people-
call it your name
right,
for the
why
show?
did he name it after himself? That's weird.
There are a lot of shows that are like that.
Name
though.
one. Name another besides Cosby Show.
Benson.
The
I don't know
main
that
character's name is Benson. You're talking about the one that's a butler?
Yeah.
He's the main character.
I know there's okay. I know there are other shows.
There's, I mean,
But right, you never thought about that with the Cosby.
no.
The Cosby Show. It's just-
I thought about it.
It is
I just
weird.
didn't really hit me. I guess.
yeah, someone posted that on Facebook, and the last name's Huxtable.
Yeah, no, I've never thought of that about that till you brought
You have
that
like
up.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Right.
His name's not
But-
Fresh Prince.
Right, that's not what he's saying. He's saying Cosby has nothing to do with the show, like the characters in the show.
Okay.
Like, I get he was in it, but
The
why
Fresh
is it
Prince
called
of
that?
Bel Air is not named the Will Smith Show.
Right.
Gotcha.
So it really threw me off, and I wrote that down. I'm like, that's weird. I never thought about that. That was really weird.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I do know that after the Huxtables went off air,
Yeah.
Bill Cosby's produced another show, and he just called it Cosby, and their name wasn't Cosby on that show either.
Really?
It starred him and Felicia Rashad.
I wonder if that was like his thing. Just everything had to do with Cosby.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it was. He was on I Spy and a bunch of other things, but as soon as he started executive producing things, he really wanted his name.
What did he get in trouble
there.
for? Anybody know?
Yeah, everyone knows. It's pretty well documented.
Was it? What
Are you
was it?
serious? Do you
Was
really
it cheating
not know?
or what
It was
was it?
rape.
Rape,
Oh,
definitely
was it?
100%
Oh, yeah,
rape.
I didn't remember that part.
Yes.
Drugging and raping multiple women
Yes.
over a course a long period of time.
That's
However,
horrible.
he had a. Unfortunately, he had a well-versed lawyer who manipulated the system and got him off scot-free.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially something like that. I don't even want to shine no light on that.
No.
Speaking of shows growing up, I know we talk about favorite movies growing up. What do you guys remember watching? I remember Saved by the Bell. That's
one.
when I was a little older.
So here's a weird thing
Yeah.
is that I did used to watch Captain Kangaroo when I was very little.
Okay.
But I don't really remember it much. It was more like my parents telling me like, oh, Captain Kangaroo used to be your favorite. But I don't remember a lot of shows until I was older. So like all the shows like Thundercats.
Oh,
I
yes.
did watch a lot of He-Man and She-Ra, and that was when I was younger. But I remember more shows from when I was older. I think I watched more cartoons as a early teen.
Like
and
Looney Tunes.
yeah. Muppet Babies, like
yeah.
all those shows.
I remember the Muppets in general. That was a huge staple. Mighty Mouse was a big one for me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Bugs
it, though.
Bunny.
You guys were listening to
other
the
than that,
show.
like-
What are shows you remember watching
You met-
growing up?
You met Bugs Bunny?
No, I was gonna say other than that, like honestly, it was like Matlock.
What?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
my
we watched
parents-
Murder, She Wrote
Yeah,
in Dallas.
that's
because
crazy.
like we didn't run the TV
At
Right.
night,
Parents
at
ran
night,
the TV.
Grandpa, we would watch the
QVC?
Jeffersons.
Oh.
Okay,
Remember that? The Jeffersons. What were a couple other ones?
Yeah.
I can't think.
I think that like growing up,
Sanford and Son.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
and
What was after Price is Right?
Jeopardy. Let's
This
make
is
a deal.
Jeopardy.
The Pyramid.
Yeah.
yeah.
$10,000
$10,000
pyramid.
pyramid.
Yeah.
And what show was it where was it Let's Make a Deal where they used to dress up in the costumes? Oh, okay.
Which is still on. It's hosted by Wayne Brady now.
Yeah,
though.
but it's not
the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Someone said Boy Meets World. Faye says Gilligan Island. Natalie's Love at First Bite.
Yeah,
Also
Gilligan's
top
Island.
5.
I Dream of Jeannie. That was one of
Yeah.
my. That was
Wonder
my jam.
Woman.
What Beaver? Leave it to
Leave it
Beaver.
to Beaver. Oh, John Boy. Good night, John Boy. The Waltons.
The Waltons.
Waltons.
Oh,
Oh, I love the
Lassie.
Waltons.
Great show. Lassie was
yeah,
great.
Timmy.
Lassie was great. Wizard of Oz. Someone said Airwolf. Someone said $6 Million Man. Someone said Fraggle Rock.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Fraggle
Fraggle Rock
Rock.
is awesome.
Yes, I just showed my kids that not that long ago. They loved it.
I didn't realize that came on HBO.
Fraggle
thought it
Rock
just came on regular
Yeah, you had to have
TV.
special programming for that. Yeah, you didn't have that
super
regular.
special for that.
I was super special, I guess.
Yeah, all the rich white kids had that.
I mean, I'm black and we had it. I just didn't realize.
Oh, wow. Way to throw that out.
And we used to go to Video Connection like every weekend too.
Tori said growing pains as well.
Yep. TGI Friday in general. So it was like Growing Pains, just the 10 of us.
Steve Urkel's
Cosby Show, Family Matters.
Yeah, all those shows.
Cosby
Oh,
was
man.
not on TGIF, but
Well,
yeah.
okay, but you get my point.
I get your point. Yeah.
Gosh.
Brady Bunch, Partridge Family, Little House on the Prairie.
Yep, all of those. Yep. Oh, Nelly.
Man, I forgot about all these
Honestly,
shows.
Nelly
What-
was a bitch.
You know what's really sad?
What is,
We're
Corey?
naming all of these amazing TV shows.
Yeah.
I can't name a single network TV show right now that's
None?
on air. Not,
Like
a,
right
not
now?
a network TV show. No, I can name a bunch of stuff that's on like.
I couldn't
Hulu
even
and
tell you what
Netflix.
channel is even.
Me either.
Well, networks don't have. CBS still has my crime dramas, a few of my crime dramas, but I don't know which ones. I think they have NCIS on there still.
Okay, I don't even know what channel like Law and Order even comes on.
Someone said
I
Full
just don't
House.
Oh, yep, that was a good one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Full
even know
House was
nowadays
good.
what's on, actually. Because
But
it's revolved around Netflix.
A lot of those
and
were
all
when
that
I
stuff.
was older, though. That's what I mean. Like I was like early teen when
Right,
a lot
yeah.
of these shows and up. I don't remember like when I was little. Did anybody watch the Saturday jukebox show where you could call the 900 number? and
Yes.
songs?
what was that called?
I don't remember.
I thought that was Friday nights, the box or something.
The box.
Yeah,
and
the
I
box.
thought it was on Saturday, but it could have been on Friday nights.
You'd
I
call, but your song would never come on.
Yeah.
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 Wasn't it like it wasn't just a Saturday thing. It was, you can call in any time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like it was just a block of time from what I'm remembering, but then it might have progressed to that.
Yeah.
I just remember I used to request Indo Smoke all the time.
What?
What
I
is
don't
it,
even
this
know
song?
this. Song.
Mr. Grimm. You guys don't know that song? Oh my god.
Sounds like something only Genoa people would
So,
understand.
I mean, to be
First
fair,
of all-
I don't know music. The first rap song I listened to was oh god, never mind. But I didn't really listen to music in general until like 97, 98.
Oh wow.
So
I love
I'm
90s
very
music's the
big fan.
best. All of it. Rap, rock, well, maybe not rock. I think if we're gonna go rock, we probably gotta go back a little further. But like grunge, like alternative, and also country music was amazing
Nice.
in the 90s.
So like my very first, technically speaking, rap album would have been Kid Rock, Devil Without a Cause.
What?
And then my cousin was so embarrassed by that fact that he bought me DMX's album, and that was my next album. And so
I feel like that's fair. That's a good trade-off.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
very
fair trade.
And I'm not even mad at it
Because Kid Rock really wasn't rap. It was just.
back then he was, but
like
then
a-
he switched over to like his little.
It was like a
country
transition
rock
from
band.
Kid Rock
country
was the
rock.
first concert I ever went to also.
Really, the first concert I ever went to, well, by myself as an adult would have been Blink 182. First concert
That
I ever
would've
went to
been
was
sweet.
like I was like 9. It was like a jazz festival with my.
Do you remember your
parents,
first concert? Mine was Colored Me Bad.
A good one.
I was so small I had to stand on the chair so I could see. I wanna sex you up.
Why are you looking at Gina like that?
He definitely
Oh, sorry.
didn't look at me.
Sorry, I was looking at my
He
own
looked
leg.
at you.
Thank you, though. Someone said Into the Twilight Zone. That's an old
Oh,
show.
Twilight Zone was so
Oh,
good.
Twilight
Friday
Zone,
nights, wasn't it?
Do you guys and there was the Crypt Keeper on those shows too, right?
Tales from the
Terrifying.
Crypt.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
Tales from the Crypt. Do you guys remember any like were there any either Twilight Zone or Tales from the Crypt shows that like stuck with you forever?
Nope.
Really? I got two. Like one
The
was
episode? Do you remember the
yeah,
episode?
like I remember them to the point like they still affect me. Like
Oh, damn.
the one had a necklace and he or she, I can't remember who had it, but they'd be like stop talking would be the way that every time would freeze with the
Oh.
necklace, and then they'd say start talking, and then everybody would go back to normal. Like they had salespeople or Jehovah's Witness came and knocked on the door and they said stop talking. They pulled them out into the yard and then turned on the sprinklers. Like there was like minor things. And then there was like, it sets off this big thing into motion where, the start, because if you're freezing everything, it's affecting the whole world. And they were dropping a nuke and they said, stop talking. And the nuke's like right there in the sky about to hit. And
That sounds terrifying.
right. So this stayed with me forever. And the other one was this group of teenagers that, swam out to this raft in a pond.
Yeah.
And there was like this oil slick looking thing. And if you dove in it ate you.
Oh.
And so they couldn't do anything. They couldn't go. So they would try to hurry up and swim. So that's why I still to this day will not swim if I can't see the bottom.
I'm same way. Not because of that show, but I'm same way. Won't do it.
Can you guys actually swim though?
I float.
First of all, I
I'm a
float.
raft.
Okay.
Like I can't
But, I mean,
sink if
can
I
you swim,
wanted
though?
to. Yes, I
Like for
genuinely
real,
can
for being real, yes, I can swim really
Okay.
good.
I was
Yeah.
actually being serious. I
Yeah,
didn't know
I'm a
if
great
you guys-
swimmer.
I can
Yeah.
swim.
I know a
I
lot of
can't
people
dive. I don't like dive in or anything, but once I'm in and float around, like I get comfortable.
I feel
as
like
a sea
diving
pig.
would hurt now. I'm too big. Like
Yeah.
I
I know a
push
lot of
everything
adults.
up. It'll like my feet would explode or something.
I just know a lot of adults who don't know how to swim, and I'm just astonished by it. So.
Oh, there goes Gina's flip flop.
But I mean, like, because everything would like compress in the water and just push its way up, and then just like all of a sudden I get out and I have like elephantitis of the feet.
Damn.
But I'm skinny. Like
We're talking about people's first concert, and
I don't know why I just totally made that up. That would be great. That's a good skit.
We're talking about your first concert. Alex said "Pretty Reckless." So if you guys remember the movie with Jim Carrey, Christmas movie where he's the Grinch, is it called the Grinch?
Grinch.
So the little girl, I think her name was Cindy Lou,
Okay.
the main star.
Luhu.
Luhu?
Yeah.
She is the lead singer of the group The Pretty Reckless now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to that concert. Really good concert because I'm not really into rock. I thought it was an amazing rock
Does
concert.
she still look like Cindy Lou?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have never put two and two together.
Okay.
If someone didn't tell me that, I wouldn't have. No, absolutely not.
That's cool. I took my son. Well, my son took
Oh,
me.
The
Yeah.
Wonder Years.
Oh, great
Oh, yeah.
show.
I forgot about that. I'm sorry. That just popped in my
Winnie
head
Cooper.
because remember when everybody.
Sang out
Out
of
of
tune.
tune.
Would you stand up and walk out on
Yes,
me?
I'm about to right now, actually.
Boom, boom, boom. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Wendy Cooper, she can get
Oh,
So,
Wendy
and
Cooper.
remember everybody used to say that the one Paul, I think his name was Marilyn Manson, but he wasn't.
Good old Paul.
Speaking about concerts, though,
Yeah.
I took. Well, my oldest son took me
Yeah.
to a concert, his first concert this past Thursday.
Where?
In Detroit. We went up to a place called L Club, but
Yeah.
it was actually in Spanish Town, so it was actually just the club.
Oh.
And it
Thanks
was
for clarifying the Spanish.
I thought you said elk, like
Nope,
like
elk.
the Moose Lodge Elk Club.
Fair.
No.
It was a really cool venue.
Who'd you see?
We saw two bands that most people haven't heard of, Bug Hunter and Narcissist Cookbook.
Okay.
Very like folk singers. Reminded me a lot of like Death Camp for Cutie or
Okay, yeah.
but really
stuff?
really good. Yeah. I cried during one of the songs. Kidding
Oh,
in
that's
front.
great.
It's called Take Me Back. It's basically a attempted suicide.
So was it mostly the lyrics or just the like you could feel the music?
So they're more of a talking type of artist
Okay.
versus like a singing kind of artist.
I get
So
you on that.
Definitely more of a lyrics type situation. Really small venue. Only 200 people were
Oh,
present
dang.
for the entire venue.
That's in Detroit, you said?
Yep, but it was packed because it's a small venue.
for sure.
still, nonetheless. But we had a great time.
That's great. Just you two?
Yep, just us.
Some of the best memories.
He paid for tickets. He paid for
Damn.
He paid for tickets and literally everything. So
when you make an event like that and you're going out of town to go see a concert, I'm gonna ask both of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you make a day of it? Like, do you go get there early, get some dinner?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like you might as well if you're gonna be out there, get something new place to eat. Last time me and my daughter went, we rented them scooters, cruise around Detroit.
Yeah.
those poor
That's what we always
Hey.
do too. Is we
what I
go
said.
and we start out we make a day out of it too. Go find something to eat. But also I like to get there early too. Like I want to be in the vicinity.
Yeah.
I don't-
Parking, you don't park
Yeah.
8 miles away.
So I don't care if I don't have to be in the venue
Yeah.
really early, but I want
Around
to be
the area.
around there because I don't want to
Absolutely.
run into traffic at the last minute. And
Everyone
all
else
that,
trying to
so-
get there late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we actually went to a place called Clark and Gables, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
It's right outside of the new Ford headquarters.
Yeah.
They redid the train station in Detroit. It was amazing, and the entire place is made out of recycled material.
Really?
The seats are made out of old Carhartt
What?
uniforms. The door is an old oil barrel. The tables are old bowling
That's
alley things. But the place looks like it's brand new, but it's been there since 1993.
That's crazy.
But everything's
recycled.
and
That's very
it's-
cool.
Yeah, even the patio is an old Detroit street that they picked up and brought there. So the entire
That's cool, especially in Detroit because it's old, like the Old Town District.
exactly.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very well done.
Nice. Corey, what'd you bring with us? Bring with you this week?
Well, first off that, but secondly,
Yeah. Secondly,
I discovered that I might be an anomaly when it comes to how I open my deodorant.
hold on. What is an anomaly, or what is it?
I
Anomaly?
might be like an outlier. I might be a 1 in a million.
Oh, unique. So you
Yes,
might be unique
correct,
on the
yes.
way. Okay.
How do you? So when you open your deodorant,
Brand new
deodorant, you take
Okay.
off the little plastic.
I hold it with
cap.
my right hand. I take the cap off with my left, and then I bite the plastic piece.
Thank you for
And then
your
I spit
honesty.
it. I spit it. I don't grab it out of my mouth. I
So-
spit it in the garbage because I don't want to touch the deodorant.
So
on it.
you bite the little plastic piece.
Yeah, with my teeth.
Do you bite the little plastic piece?
WTF is wrong with you guys?
You don't
What?
bite the plastic piece.
Why would you want to eat?
Wait, is girls the same way though? Is there's maybe there's not?
They
packaged
have the little
same way.
plastic piece too.
Listen, you Neanderthals. All you got to do is make it go up a little and then pull it off and throw it away.
I never knew that. I mean, I
didn't
knew
know.
that did
Oh
that.
my
But it
God. I
never thought of that.
Registered to me to just
Because you try to grab it and you can't
Help.
get it because it's in there. You're like, how the hell am I supposed to grab this out?
Help.
There's
Send help.
something satisfying
Yeah.
about that little
Yeah.
suction.
Yeah.
I always bite.
Yeah.
But you
He's a
don't
biter.
So we got two. I really want to
No,
know
I
what
think
You can't
That's
look at it like that, Gina. If both of us do it,
You
so apparently
bite your
it's
deodorant,
normal.
you
Absolutely.
weirdos.
We bite the plastic, not
I
the
know,
deodorant.
but there's still deodorant remnants.
So if you guys are watching the show right now,
And then-
me and Corey, when we open a brand new deodorant, we open it up, we use our mouth to take the little plastic piece out, and we spit it in the garbage.
And then
what do you
Nick-
guys do?
Nick's like, I don't want to touch it so I don't get deodorant on my fingers, but has it in his mouth.
it's not in your mouth.
The plastic piece isn't on, but on the bottom side there might be some deodorant remnants, and then you don't want it on your fingers to touch your eye.
Yeah, like I promise you.
You ever
nothing-
get deodorant in your eye? Horrible.
Nothing
no,
on that
because
cabinet.
I'm not a Neanderthal.
No, check this out. So when I put it on, my arm, like my hand's under there, accidentally rub your eye.
How do you? Are you just like slathering it? Like,
Yeah,
I don't-
trust me, with this
so-
body, you got to kind
You
of,
gotta-
you got to paint that on.
I'm very confused right now.
Looks
really-
like it.
Please, somebody
glad-
call in to tell me that I am not.
I'm glad I'm not the
weirdo
only one.
here. Like I need.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
You just-
Mike Gear said he does the same thing, Corey.
Who said
Oh,
that?
this must
Mike
be
Gears.
a man thing.
Thank you, Mike.
I've never seen anyone do this. Like I think you should. Like I think you just dial it like twice and then
No.
it just
You know what?
comes right
No.
off.
It might be an athlete thing.
Oh, that's why
Really-
Gina does it. No.
really athletic
Yep.
and
Yep.
mobile people.
so
might
why
do
do
it.
you guys do it?
Athletic,
Hey!
mobile people?
Hey!
Running your mouth does not count.
I checked
as
into the
athletic.
gym once on accident.
I used to go to Planet Fitness for the pizza.
They have
I meant to
pizza
check
place.
into Planet Pizza. It's not the same.
Fitness pizza in my mouth.
Danielle said she does the same thing.
Thank you. We got.
And she's a
woman.
girl.
I'm a weirdo, I guess. I thought I would be a normal.
Karen's with you. Karen, listener,
Oh,
she's with
thank
you
you,
because
Karen.
she says
Thank
you
you.
screw it up.
It's all good. My
Yes.
ex,
Thanks,
my,
Karen.
My ex-wife says that she just pushes it up and just throws it.
I never
away.
thought about that. Obviously, if you turn it, it goes up, Corey.
In my head, I'm
I've
thinking like,
never thought about that.
I'm not strong enough to do this
Because you can't.
I can
Yeah.
bite it, but I'm not.
You're trying to grip it. Your fingers are slippery because you're greasy and you can't get it.
Why are you
and-
greasy? What is happening?
I don't know.
This takes too long.
It's like 2, 1, 2.
It's too long.
Natalie,
When after
Natalie,
you pull it out with your teeth, you still have to do that, or you're gonna be scraping the plastic on your armpit.
Natalie from Love at First Bite says she does the same thing to Jeff's deodorant.
She bites it.
Yeah.
She bites her husband's deodorant. Now we just
Wait,
got
wait a
real
minute. Why-
weird.
Why are you biting his deodorant?
We got
She
extra
gets it
weird.
set up.
I don't know. I'm not with you guys on this.
All
I
right.
think it's weird.
I think it's a 50-50 across the United
No,
States.
it's not. It's not 50-50.
No,
According
I'm
to everyone
losing
here,
right
that
now.
we're the
We're
norm.
We're the dominants.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I am
All
the
right.
weirdo right now.
All right. Here's
Deodorant in one hand,
Me-
cap in the other hand. It's easier to bite.
Me and Karen. It's me and Karen against
You
the
got
world.
one person on your back, Gina.
I know. Me and Karen against the world.
Wow.
I do have another question for the brethren, if you will.
Yeah, brethren.
When you eat pancakes, let's say you get a stack of 3 or more pancakes.
5. Let's say 5.
Do you, when I get those,
I want
I'm
7.
I'm eating each pancake
Love 7.
individually. I don't cut through all of them.
Yeah, same here.
So
Yes.
I'll put all 4 in one pile and I'll drag one over, butter it.
So it's a pet peeve
Yeah.
of mine because my kids eat them all at once and then they want to take home the rest, but nobody else wants to eat your half-eaten pancakes. So just eat one at a time.
Yeah.
But they can't grasp it. Yes,
Oh.
I'm with you.
Well, I mean, I know I'm going to eat them all anyway,
Right,
so
right.
I'll syrup them all, I'll butter them all, and I don't even like separate them on a different plate. I will just I'm
Cut
like a
just enough?
surgeon.
yeah,
I'll
I,
just-
yes.
I'll
And I eat the
precise
one
cut.
on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'm
how I
not that
do it, too.
precise, but yeah, I'll eat one at a time. I don't go all ham in
and
it.
do you get really disappointed when you accidentally cut the one underneath? Like, oh man.
Yeah, like I
really?
refuse if I
I
accidentally
ruined it.
cut 2, I refuse to eat that second one. I will scalpel it off and
Okay,
just-
now it's too
No,
much.
I'll
Now
eat.
you're too
I'll
far.
eat. I'll still
Now you're
eat
too
it,
far.
but I just
my mouth is not that big.
I get disappointed in my surgery skills.
Let's be honest, Corey, you're still eating it.
I mean, it's getting eaten eventually, just not in that bite.
I might save it to last because it's damaged. Oh, Corey, what else you got? You got anything else?
The last thing I have is that so anybody who knows me knows that I have an insane, irrational fear of small animals.
Dude, when I tell
terrified
you,
of gerbils?
you guys, when I tell you it's the funniest thing you will ever see in your life, is Corey with a mouse in the room. He legit, it is like movie worthy. He screams like a little child. He jumps on the nearest surface. Nick, he will tear this studio apart if a mouse runs through here. He will be on
Same
your
way,
table.
Gina.
Yeah.
Really?
We are reasonable human beings.
When I was living at my old house,
Why-
I had hardwood floors.
How is that reasonable?
One night, I'm hearing claws on the floor. Ooh. Little mouse. So I set traps. The next day, middle of the night, snap, and you could hear it screaming.
I have live traps in my house.
And
I
you could
take
hear
them-
it
I take
bouncing
them
around.
outside.
Keep in mind, I had to get up, walk across
Yeah,
it to
that's-
get to the light switch. I didn't have like
Yeah.
Amazon like light switches. Like,
Yeah.
hey Alexa, no.
What did you do?
Went the long way. Got out of bed against the wall, and I walked along the whole perimeter in the dark.
So,
moved
like-
the TV from the wall so I could get behind it.
Did you like physically remove
I had no
it
choice.
from
I
your-
had no choice.
Oh,
I had
what
one
was
of
he
them
gonna
claws.
do?
One of them claws.
So here's the. All right.
I left it for 3 days to make sure it was dead.
I have a fear of small animals, mice being towards the top of the list.
Nope.
Full disclosure, I moved out of my parents' house when I was a junior in high school because I saw a mouse. That is not a joke. That is a true story. That is how strong my fear of small animals is.
I don't blame you.
But in Detroit, I saw a rat for the first time in my life ever.
I heard they're pretty big.
But they're
there.
bigger.
It was. You are
They're
correct.
like the size of a small cat. So
Yeah, you are correct.
More like a
And-
full-size cat, right?
And I think the thing that shocks me about it is it didn't freak me out like I thought it would.
because it's bigger.
It's not in your it's not in your bedroom, Corey.
Well,
Yeah,
that
that's true.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I've seen mice outside of my car.
Yeah.
And they freak me out. If I see a bird outside of my car, it freaks me out. Even if I'm like,
So
if
the
I know
rat
I'm
didn't do it
safe,
for you?
The rat it was just like,
Okay.
oh, that's what a rat looks like.
I don't like killing
don't.
things, so I have like a live trap, and then I would go and check it, and then I would go and let it out, and I don't like.
Oh yeah, forget that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I don't like to kill things.
If there's ever like a trap and there's a dead anything in
It's
there,
staying in it.
that animal now owns the house, and I'm moving.
Yeah, I'm done.
No,
That's it.
I don't feel
Easy.
that way.
We're talking about deodorant. Dan said y'all putting some weird stuff in your mouth. I just use Gorilla Strength. And pull the
Plastic is
off.
weird?
You can't take that off with your hand.
No.
You can. You
You
guys
can't
have
grip
to dial it up.
You doing extra work though.
All right, I'm not
You're
giving. I'm not
putting
wasting
it in
3
your
dials.
mouth. How do you? You get one set of teeth to last you for the rest of your life if you want real ones.
Danielle, if you're listening to the show, bring us a fresh thing of deodorant in here, please.
You guys keep doing that, you're gonna have to eat tacos on bread.
I'll eat it. Sounds good. Sloppy
mean,
Joe.
that sounds-
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Jose.
Dude, a taco through a straw?
Ugh, that's
sounds-
disgusting.
that does sound disgusting.
That's gross.
In my head, it sounded way better.
Anything
Ugh, Corey?
like meat wise through a straw sounds really gross.
Tanya said depends on how big they are. Wait, I don't know what that meant. Sorry
The
about
deodorant?
I don't know.
Is
Sorry
we
about
still
that.
talking about that?
Oh.
What? Wait. They
How do we get on meat straws? I'm
No idea.
down. I'm 100% down for these.
Check this out. I got an email over the weekend. I'm going to read it to you.
all right.
Hello, guys. I just wanted to reach out and let you know how much I really enjoy the show. I've been a listener since probably the 4th or 5th show, and I love everyone's personality. And I love watching everybody grow into their own. Over the episodes, I hate to say this, but I started developing a crush on the show, and I found myself laughing at everything they would say, even the corny jokes. Love the way they talk about the kids and how much they love their kids. I know it's probably stupid, but I told myself this year I was going to be honest with myself and everyone around me with my feelings, so I had to send an email. I thought about calling the show because you guys give out your phone numbers during contests, but I'm a little too shy. So I figured I would send an email hoping you would read it so you could know the truth. You guys have a good day. Don't embarrass me too much on the show by reading this because I'm sure you will. But oh yeah, I'm totally in love with Corey.
First of all, do better.
Hold on.
How dare you?
I had to say his name later in the email because I wanted to build suspense since that's how you guys always sound on the show. Maybe one day, Corey, if you're single, because we all know you're really not.
It's hot, Gina.
Yeah.
We can actually go on a date.
Oh, I can promise you it's not hot, Gina. She's probably just like, oh, finally someone likes him. Yeah, that's I can promise you, whoever you are, first off and foremost, I am flattered and honored.
Hold on.
Did they sign
I'm
it?
so sorry.
Hold on.
So sorry. That is a novel.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Just so you
He
know,
has,
I
like-
don't have any kids, Corey.
They
Oh.
sent it to him because they knew you couldn't read.
I quite don't make $3 million a year because that's the type of woman you want, but I do pretty well
Again.
for myself as I am a manager of a bank in Delta.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Have a good day, guys, and maybe I'll have the nerve to call in one day and we can actually talk about this because it's embarrassing.
Well, if you're
It should be embarrassing.
But
You
until
just-
then, have a great day.
if you're a manager of a bank in Delta, we might be able to talk, but chances are you're gonna probably spend 15 years in jail if we do my opinion. So,
shut
saying.
up.
Here's the honest, sad, unfortunate statement that I must say here. I am flattered and honored, but I will never be single another day in my life because I am, in fact, in love with Gina. Hot Gina, not this thing. Next
We
to
all
me.
knew what you were. We knew.
I'm not done.
So, how are you not done yet? You just wrote a telenovela.
Until then, have a great day. Love, Josh.
Oh, okay. Again.
Oh, he's definitely not a woman that makes $3 million a year.
Yeah.
I thought it was a woman.
Oh, okay. I mean, woman or man, it doesn't matter. I will never be single another day in my life. I am always flattered at anyone who ever claims to have a crush on me,
Which is never.
whether it's true or not. And it's also
is never.
literally the first time it's ever happened. So can I frame that and can we put it on the wall
Yeah.
as memorabilia? All right. Thank you. Hey, why is this in SS's handwriting? This is
Scratch out the word Gina. She's in love.
Cross it off and put Josh.
She's in love.
honored and privileged. But again, I'm a taken man. I
Josh,
just,
do better.
Do better, bud.
I just,
have better. Have
what do
high
you mean do
standards.
better? Okay.
Have some standards,
What
not
is-
high standards,
okay,
but have
first
some
off,
standards.
Standards. I am a catch. Everyone loves someone with a good sense of humor.
What's he gonna do? Rub your back boob? That's not hot.
Okay, my back boob is a third of the size of yours.
I'm gonna
all right?
check his
So-
sugar.
Those are my front boobs.
Gina, I'm gonna tuck him in at night and check his sugar.
He's gonna have to check his sugar.
Yeah, the only time he's poking you
that's
is with
the
a
only
needle
thing-
to check your.
I think that's the only thing that's not wrong
Again,
with this guy.
it's what's sad is you are correct. That is one of the few things that's not actually wrong with me. My cholesterol and I'm nowhere near diabetic.
Just bad taste in clothing. And what?
Bad taste in clothing.
What?
I mean, I have a bad heart. I have bad kidneys. I have a brain
I love that he
disease, I've got a bunch of
specifies
other
too
things,
that
but-
he laughs at all your corny jokes and acknowledges that your jokes are corny.
Yeah, that's a little insulting, but it is what it is.
I mean, it's true though. It's a
just
fact.
true.
If he's
No,
pointing out
I mean,
facts.
my jokes aren't. I mean,
He's honest.
corny.
And we like honest Gina on the show, right?
Maybe he's trying to say
prefer honest.
Corey jokes. You know?
No, that was corny.
No, he
like dad
definitely
jokes,
added the N on purpose.
Corey,
Yeah. Corny.
like dad
Cornelius.
jokes.
That was
only
corny.
Just Corey
Corny.
jokes.
No, that's corny. Corny cornies. Corny Corys.
Tomato. We'll see.
Corny Corey's
Corey.
Corner every Monday night right here on the Big Nick Energy
Nothing
Show.
but dad jokes.
If you're watching, it's Monday from 6 to 8 o'clock. You're watching us on Facebook and YouTube. We're live right now. Best thing about being live is you can comment right here live on the show. If you missed the show, you can check us out on Spotify.
Oh, that was nice.
Gina,
Oh, I was
back
listening.
up. Back him up.
No, I was listening to the beauteous.
You can check us
voice.
out on Spotify. Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. We're on all the streaming platforms. Also, right now, if you guys are watching on the show, turn it off. Go on your Facebook page and go to The Big Nick Energy Show and share it. Share it with all your friends and tell them to follow the page. Right now, we'll wait. We'll wait. Be right back. We'll wait. We're giving you guys 2 minutes to go on your page right now and share the page and tell your friends to follow it. 2 minutes, for real. 2 minutes. Taking a break.
Can-
You guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to share the page. Tell all your friends to follow the page. Literally, we're shutting it down for a minute and a half left. All right, we're back. I hope you guys had an opportunity to share our page. Listen, the best way to get the word out for our show is to make sure you tell all of our friends. Corey, why are you being weird? Where's your glasses, by the way?
Because he made a
Don't you have
pee-pee.
glasses?
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh, did you wash your hands?
I did.
Corey made a pee-pee.
Both of them.
All
So
right,
yeah,
here
we're
we
talking
go.
about deodorant. So this is what I do. I take it off, which is hard to
Neanderthal.
get off, okay? And then you got this thing. So I always go like this. I always go. And then I go to the garbage because I don't want to touch this side because there's probably deodorant on
Yeah,
it.
you got the remnants. You don't want to get that on you.
You literally wipe it on your skin. You don't want to touch something that you wipe on your skin.
Yeah, but then you touch your eye. You ever get deodorant on your eye on accident?
No, because I'm not a Neanderthal. We went over this. No.
It's horrific. It even says warning, don't put on your eye.
Okay, you don't
I
rub
guess-
it on your eyeballs.
Oh,
But you also, I think
can't
I
do
think
that,
it also
Gina.
says don't put it in your mouth.
Gina,
You ever been on a first date with Gina? You know that's not the case. Sorry about that.
First of all, it would be going in my mouth. Like, what are you gagging about? It's a mouth. You guys would stick it in any hole. I've seen some of the holes you've stuck it in.
Corey.
and yet you still don't qualify. So that says a lot.
It's just because I won't let you.
No, it's because there is a bar still, nonetheless. But regardless,
I didn't know there was such a big thing about deodorant. Alex said the deodorant on the shirt near the bottom. So, like, when you go to put it under your shirt, you get a little stain on the bottom of your shirt.
oh yeah, but I know how to get rid of that. All you have to do is like rub your shirt together and it
Really?
goes away. Yeah.
So you got to like cancel it out. Mm-hmm. Do you? A stupid question, but do you put your shirt on then your deodorant? How do you do it?
I do it before.
So you take the risk of getting deodorant all over your shirt?
No. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how you guys are dressing in the like. I feel like you guys are just going in like bulls in a china shop. And
Oh, like I
getting
put my
dressed
shirt
in the
on, then I pick
morning.
my shirt up, and then I just get in there.
Yeah, I don't. I just get. Well, first of all, the deodorant that I use is the Invisible Solid, or it's the Lumi lotion. I use both of those.
Oh, fancy!
So, like-
wow.
So
wow.
I get undressed before I get dressed. I put my lotion on, my body sprays, my deodorants, and then I get dressed
Damn.
like a civilized human being.
Sorry for being a gross pig.
You guys are just Neanderthals.
It's not
I'm
Neanderthals.
convinced.
I think it's because guys just are built different and
Are
have
like, "Arr,
different
arr,
Especially
urges and
athletics
stuff.
or athletes.
Yeah,
Ath-
yeah.
I
Well,
don't even know the word.
You're right.
Especially us athletics.
for instance, when I get dressed in the morning, I get out of bed, I get dressed, and then I put on deodorant and leave, and then I brush my teeth in the car.
That's one of our topics, Corey.
That's my routine.
And we're going to start with you because you just said that. What's the first 20 minutes of your day look like every day?
I'm in the car in 20 minutes.
So like start from your eyes open.
I wake, my alarm goes off at 7 a.m.
Okay. What do you do next? Do you scroll? Do you jump right up?
I can't really call it walking because I can barely walk, but whatever
Shuffle.
you call that, shuffle.
Yeah.
To my room and get dressed, and
Wait, where were you?
the bedroom, but I don't keep my clothes in that room.
Oh, you got a
So-
separate
He's
room
got
for
a
your-
bedroom
I-
for his clothes.
Yeah.
What?
So
That's
like,
weird.
Yeah,
They're
so-
big. Do you not see them?
Stop,
You can't
Gina.
fit circus tents in a closet.
Stop,
No,
Oh, wrong button.
Okay,
Sorry
so
about that.
here's the sad truth. When you move into someone else's space,
Yeah.
there's not always a space for
Oh.
you, and so you have to
Aw,
make your own
Corey.
space. And my space just happens to
Maybe
not
it's
be
trying to tell you
within-
something. Not enough room for you.
No, it's okay because we actually looked at a house. Well, we cleaned out one of the rental properties this past weekend, and are most likely moving into that rental property together. So we'll actually have
Aw,
shared
look
space.
at
So,
you.
yay,
Oh.
progress. But anyway, I set my phone down. I go pee. I then get dressed.
Yeah.
and brush my teeth and walk out the door all within 10 minutes.
You're out.
Yeah.
Same way.
I'm usually putting on deodorant and brushing my teeth on my hour drive.
Gina, what's your... That's still weird to me that you brush your teeth in the car.
I do it so I do it so that I don't eat, not because
Oh.
of anything else. Because when you're trying to lose weight or anything like that, you don't want to eat after you brush your teeth.
Keep trying.
So, well, it's been working.
Keep trying, Corey.
I'm skinny, so you better watch out. I'm svelte,
Yeah.
baby.
Must be opposite day. Gina, what's your first 30 minutes look like every day?
So I'm a nighttime shower.
Yeah.
So I shower at night,
Okay.
and then
I don't take one in the morning.
So I wake up in the morning. I go pee. First thing I do, I shuffle.
So do you
too.
scroll
I'm
for a
up
little
late.
bit first?
No, I hate
do you mean
everything
scroll?
first thing in the morning.
Like just like get your phone, look at it, see if any messages came through the night.
No. I mean, I do that. Like, I don't scroll, but I will check, like, see if I have texts, you
Yeah.
know, because I have kids outside of the house. So I
Right.
think as a parent, you do that.
Right.
Except Corey. He doesn't care about the ones outside of the house.
I mean, I glance at my phone to see like if my kids texted me, but other than that, I don't respond to anything until like lunch.
Right. Yeah, I can't do anything in the morning. So I go down to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I go make my coffee, and then I feed my cat. I fill up. We have a water purifier pitcher. I fill that up, and sometimes if I have time, I'll go water my cat's garden out on the balcony. So like I'm a homesteader now
What?
because I fill the water.
I heard that part.
Why are you
Back
guys
up
looking
10
at me
seconds.
like this?
Homesteader.
What did you say?
Homesteader is somebody that like grows their own food. My cat has a baby pool with catnip and cat mint and cat grass growing in it on my balcony. He has his little garden because we live upstairs, so he can't go outside.
Okay. All right.
You guys aren't pet people, so you won't get it.
I mean, I
Like-
got a cat.
Yeah, but it lives in a barn or something, doesn't it?
No, he lives in
Damn,
the house.
wow,
His
that
name's
was
Eddie.
racist.
Well, he lives on a farm or something.
was
I mean, Eddie
racist.
lives in the house.
Okay, but do you let the cat outside?
No,
Does he eat
he
gra-
stays inside.
Oh, well, see, you like cats like to go out and eat grass and stuff.
He
like
likes to
that.
go outside in the back porch and play with his constituents, Corey.
Well, I did. Eddie's never met another cat, so
Anyway,
he thinks he's a people.
and then I drink my coffee. I
Yeah.
play my little word games that I play, like Wordle and the little mini crossword puzzle
Okay.
to get my brain going. And then I go get dressed, and then I'm out the door. It usually takes me about 30 to 40 minutes.
My alarm starts going off at 5:45.
Yeah.
Every 5
I
minutes.
have
for
every
45
15.
minutes
Yeah.
goes off.
I usually get up on the first one, but I have it every 15 just in case.
My alarm starts going off at 6. I don't get up until 7.
I feel you. Helps
Yeah, mine
me
goes
helps
off
me
at
wake up
6.
slowly but surely.
6, 6:30, and 7. So.
First minute, I'm scrolling. Second minute, I'm in the bathroom peeing. Third minute, I'm getting dressed. Fourth minute, out the door.
If I scrolled before I peed, I would pee myself.
Oh, you wait right till last minute.
Like as soon as I wake up, I gotta go. Like I have to go to the bathroom immediately.
Speaking of places you got to go, Natalie's Love at First Bite is giving away another
Oh, yeah, I
$25
forgot
gift
about
certificate.
this.
You got to go to her Facebook page, Natalie's Love at First Bite. Make sure you follow her page. Also, home of the Big Nick Burger.
I already
She's
do.
giving away a $25 gift card. Call 419-280-2514. Gina, you can't call.
Why?
419-280-2514.
This
Corey's
is
going to ask you.
unfair.
Corey's going to ask you some questions about some past shows. Corey is going to ask you about some past shows. Make sure you turn off the show in the background. It's Big Nick with the big. Oh, you didn't have to hang up. 419-280-2514. Make sure when you guys call, you do not put us on speakerphone. It's hard to hear you. Also, turn the show off in the
snitching.
background.
That was Corey.
Corey.
I was trying to call. I want the gift.
Corey.
And then you said I was going to ask questions. I
Gina's
was
like, I'm snitching. Good for you, Gina. Bless
and
your
I'm
heart,
just like,
Gina.
Well, if I can't, he can't.
I was going
419-280-2514.
It's only
You can win the gift card.
$25.
That
With
is
Natalie's
that
Love at
expensive.
First Bite.
It doesn't matter. You will eat $25
Give us a
worth
call.
of food. Yes, you will.
I promise you I don't need that much.
You would.
We
Give
can
us a
both get a
call.
burger and fries.
Last week, Brad won. We're going to give it to him this week. Brad won it last week. We got one more to give away thanks to Natalie. 419-280-2514. It makes it weird because we have a long delay. So by the time
So
it gets
they're
on the
just
show,
now hearing
they're
the
just
first
right now hearing
call.
this, so it'll
Got
take
it.
a minute.
Got it.
Don't call again, Corey. You're holding up the line.
I'm not calling again.
Jesus.
And I'm supposed to ask these people what now?
They got great food. Just think of some questions of the past shows. We got to
Okay.
quiz them. We're not just giving them away. You
Don't
gotta
ever
work.
ask me to ask questions because I don't
gotta work for
remember
this stuff.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, 419-280-2514 will get you to call right into the studio. Corey, what'd you have? You had the Big Nick, didn't you?
I did. I had a single Big Nick Energy burger.
So good.
It was honestly really good. I'm really picky about my food. I'm very particular burger eater to begin with.
Yeah.
I was very, very impressed with that burger.
Yeah?
No complaints whatsoever.
She don't
Now
mess
they did a
around.
Great job.
I have to try. The problem is I'm lazy and I don't want to drive to her. She's always like too far away for me.
See, that's the thing. She's from towards out that way, towards camp area. So she's a little journey.
I'll pass like 17 food trucks.
But
on
like
the
I
way
know,
to
like
her.
every Tuesday, she's at the Lowe's in Adrian, so that's only 25 minutes from
45.
here.
45 minutes.
Oh, from where you guys, but from
Yeah.
here, it's not too bad. So.
Yeah, because I'm 15 minutes from you.
Yeah. You put in the group here.
But I still should probably go up to the campground. I'm probably not going to make it up to the campground this season.
The campground was a lot of fun too. Nick has changed my mind and opinion on a lot of things.
I have
You were hating
zero
for a
doubt
minute.
about that at all. That's not why.
This Sunday, she'll be in Port Clinton, guys.
Oh, I could do. Well,
yeah.
that's
Sunday.
pretty far
Just
too.
stop by Genoa on your way back.
That's true. I can go out to my mom's. And
Yeah.
then, but it's not. It's I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Speaking about your mom,
What about
and
That's mean.
I love my mom.
I love her
Talk
mom
like
too.
that.
Yeah,
Oh.
my mom
Yeah,
loves
her-
I thought you were
squirrels.
going to say
Yeah.
something smart.
No, is your mom still into bird watching?
Yes,
Okay.
she does still watch birds. She has her backyard is like full of all different kinds of feeders, and she has like when I go to visit her, I don't care about birds, but my mom really digs it. So like you got to pretend. So she's like pointing out all the different birds to me, and they got like a whole Orioles. I think are a big deal. There's a bunch of Orioles that visit and all different kinds.
Like Baltimore?
They have
Do they look like the Baltimore Orioles?
yeah, they wear the uniforms and everything. And one
seriously.
hit a home run. It was crazy.
I'm being serious. Like,
no,
do they?
they're Orioles. I don't know. They're birds. What do
Okay.
you want me to say?
Are those
I
the
don't
blue
know.
ones?
Like the
No, those are
Baltimore
Blue
Orioles are like
Jays.
black and orange,
Oh.
but
They
I don't know
have-
what the real ones look like.
they
and that's
have-
what I'm
I don't
asking.
know.
They have blue jays that come and sit on the
Do they look like
rail.
the baseball Blue Jays?
I mean, they look like the logo.
I wouldn't
Okay.
even know what they look like.
And
I'm big into penguins, so that's the only bird I'm really good with. Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Not Pittsburgh, just penguins, just in
Pittsburgh
general.
penguins.
No, just penguins in general. The mammal.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, well, this show's not very sciencey at all.
Wait, penguins aren't mammals?
They're not mammals.
They're
they
not?
lay eggs,
What?
and they
they
carry
do.
them on their
Oh,
little
they have
feet.
feathers.
No, it's
Yeah,
eggs.
they do. They have feathers.
Wait, feathers mean they're not mammals or just eggs?
Well, yeah.
I forgot for a second. I thought they gave live birds.
Both of those things.
Okay. I
So
just
what is
liked
what is a
penguins.
duck-billed platypus?
A mammal. I'm pretty
But
sure. I don't think it lays eggs.
It does lay eggs.
Does it? Then it's
Because
not.
it's a plat. It's a platypus. Platypuses are mammals.
It has a beak and it lays
Is
eggs.
it a platypi or a
But it's
platypus?
Yeah, platypussy.
Hey!
It's
You didn't say that.
what? It's a multiple platypus.
Stop it.
Platypussies.
Corey.
Y'all don't like
Very-
platypussies?
Stop it. Move on.
They're very sensitive platypi.
Oh my God. He's got one at home just waiting.
I don't have any platypussies.
Hey! Stop it.
This is like the third time
People's
I forgot
grandmothers
what I
are
was
watching.
saying.
You got that
Show.
platypussy felt
no,
pelt
I
behind
was telling you about my mom's Blue Jays. So they come and they sit on the railing and they yell for them, and my mom will go out and give them peanuts. They come and holler for my mom.
That's crazy.
Okay, that is crazy.
Nobody
You're right.
wants to call on the show. Everybody's listening today, but listen, you guys can win a free $25 gift card to Natalie's
y'all
Love at
don't
First
want
Bite. All you
it,
got to
I
do is
do.
call the show, 419-280-2514. Well, we did say they're going to be quizzed. Maybe they're scared.
Call
I think
the
they're scared of
show.
me.
I'll give you the
I'll be-
answers.
I'll be very gentle and Gino's going to give
Okay,
you
listen, if you call on the show, Gina will help you. Corey's
I mean-
going to ask you some series of questions about past shows.
I
Good luck.
promise you the answer is
Gina's
going
gonna
to
help you.
so easy that if you don't get it right, you don't deserve to win.
419-280-2514.
It's gonna be-
Gina will help you win this.
These questions are going to be easier than Corey if you have a 6-figure income.
Oh, that's pretty damn easy, Gina.
That is pretty easy.
Super easy.
Someone's going to win that. I didn't even give Brad his yet. And I just seen him this weekend. So while we're waiting for
give
someone
Brad
to
what?
call,
Wink, wink.
Hey, what do you got for us, Gina?
So I
Yeah.
told you guys I started back at school, and we're trying to get the kids to where like you say something, they say something back to get your attention. And so like
Example.
So like one of our teachers does Hakuna and they all say Matata, and that means give me your attention.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So it's like kind of a way to bring them back to without being too childlike. Like you used to do your clapping and if you can hear me once, clap. Oh, here we go.
Going.
Thanks for calling the Big Nick Energy Show. Who is this?
Hey,
Who is this? Sorry about that. I had the
Faye.
Hey, Faye, how are you today? You calling because you
Great.
want to win the $25 gift card to Natalie's?
I do, and Gina better help me a lot.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
try
Gina, you're
really
gonna have to help
hard,
Faye. Corey's gonna ask you 2 questions about some past shows, Faye.
All right, Faye. This is going to be a very, very, very easy first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the name of our show?
Big Nick Show.
Oh, wait.
Do we give it? Well, hold on. Oh, hold on. Do we get?
No, back up, Faye.
Try it again, Faye. We're gonna give you 1 more second, Faye.
Look at your screen. There's.
I don't have the screen up. I got my phone up.
Oh,
right,
she's calling,
it's
so the
okay.
phone's not up no more.
You're calling the
wait.
the Big Nick Energy Show.
Excuse me, I got this.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead, Gina.
Okay.
There's another word. It's the Big Nick blank show.
Energy store.
You know what? We're gonna give her that for the Big Nick Energy Store.
All right, the Big Nick Energy Store.
Storing all the energy.
For all your drywall needs. Paints and platypuses.
Platypussies.
Okay.
All right. Question number 2.
Question number 2.
You ready, Faye?
Ready, Faye?
I'm ready.
All right, Faye. She's gonna win this.
What is my relationship to the African American female that sings that was a guest on this show?
Ooh.
Gina?
No, I think she's going to you, Gina, for some help.
Oh,
So real quick, Faye.
I was so confused.
I was like, yeah, she really doesn't have cameras, does she?
I'm like, I don't fit any of those.
Faye, did you watch last week's show?
I did some of it, yeah.
So last week we had Kaylin, who was on our show, who was related to Corey. What is that relation?
Sister.
Yes.
You got it. You just won a $25 gift card to Natalie's Love at First Bite, Faye. Where do you live?
Hit me at the campground.
You just want me to give? Are you going to be there this weekend?
Yes, sir.
All right, Faye. I'm going to have it at my lot 266. So make sure you get with me and we can get that to you. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. And thanks for listening to the Big
Bye,
Nick Energy
Faye.
Show.
Bye.
Bye, Faye, baby girl.
Oh gosh, stop. Poor Faye. So, all right. Congratulations, Faye.
Congratulations, Faye.
So we're doing this thing of where you like holler something out, the kids holler something back to get their attention. So one of the teachers like Hakuna, and they all yell Matata, and then they know they have to look at you.
One of them things like, if you can hear me, clap your hands.
Yeah, and they're really childish, and so like we were trying to not make it not as childish. So we came up with a couple.
Yeah.
We yell from the window.
I love it.
And they say to the wall. And then another one is y'all gonna make me lose my mind. And they say up in here, up
and
in
the
here.
kindergartners are like, sweat dripping down my balls.
No, this is high school. No, one of the
I'm
teachers
sorry.
did say you guys are aware of what the next line is, and I'm like, we can use that too.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, they're high schoolers, you know.
That'd be fun. That's good.
But
I like you guys do that.
It's a lot of
Different.
fun, and I don't think anybody really does it. But it was just we got some good laughs with the kids, and they got to come up with some stuff. They actually came up with
and it keeps them interested.
A couple of them, so
you know what I mean. It keeps them
for sure.
interested in school
for sure. So we had a lot of fun with that, and I just thought,
I do think it's interesting that you're dealing with high schoolers, and they still went with things from like 15 years ago. Versus anything
that's that
yeah,
hard.
Today.
so that's what I have found. Like I let the kids, each class makes a playlist so that when we have free time, I play their playlist, and it kind of exposed them to all
that
different
song
music.
is 15 years ago.
I'm probably older than that.
It might be older than that, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah. So I find that they put a lot of like old school stuff on there, and then more of the contemporary artists that lean old school, like Kendrick and J. Cole and Bruno, like the ones that have the old school vibe to them. So they really, I mean, that's just, to me, that's just indicative of this crappy music they have now, because they keep going back to the older music.
If you guys are listening to the show, someone look up Get Low. Get Low. What year did Get Low come out? Not Low, but Get Low. What year did that come out? You guys listening to the show?
My money's on 2004.
What's your guess?
Yeah, I would probably say that's probably about right.
I'm guessing 07.
Okay.
07. Need someone out there listening.
I feel
Look
like
up Get Low. See what time that went out. You guys said 04. I said 07. We want to know.
Yeah. Speaking about kids and
we
just
want to know
things that they say, Scarlett and I went to the playground this weekend, and There were some like
2002.
2002?
Yeah, even older.
All right.
22 years old.
22 years ago.
Dude, we're really old. Like we are on the downward slope now.
How dare you?
I mean,
Be
sir,
that
you've been
accurate.
on the
I
downward
know.
slope since like 6.
Speaking of slides, so Corey's at the park.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. So I was at the park with Scarlett, and it's like a kid's park, a huge playground. And there are like some 5th graders there.
Ugh.
Scarlett's just watching them play, just
Having a good time.
Yeah, they're just having a good time. But I am listening to these kids talk and
Yeah.
the potty mouths that they have.
You didn't have a potty mouth when you were a kid?
Sweetie, the first time I swore was on stage. So
Oh,
no, not
really?
at all.
Yeah, you're weird.
Yeah, I know I am. So I didn't swear. The first time I swore was on stage. The first time I had alcohol was 3 years ago. The first time I really did anything was only a few years ago. So I led a relatively really clean life.
What's that word we would
So-
use to describe him back in the day?
Loose.
Lame.
Oh, sorry, not loose.
And I wasn't
lame.
like, I know the joke is haha, he's lame and stuff, but in truth, I wasn't really like a lame person. I just didn't do those things. But and I didn't like point it out either. But anyway, and when I say like they're potty mouths,
It's bad.
I'm not talking like,
It's bad,
they
bro.
said shit or the F word or anything like that.
Yeah.
They were talking very, very graphic details about things that even I was like,
uncomfortable.
oh my goodness, you
Yeah.
know? And I almost wanted to be like, hey guys, can you know.
Kids are nasty. They're nasty.
Well, and you gotta remember too, like back when we were kids, so we would talk about. I mean, we cussed a lot. I mean, I know as soon as our parents turned the corner, we were cussing up a storm.
Yeah,
and doing
for
all kinds
sure.
of-
Yeah. That's what we
And-
did.
But we looked at like we might be able to sneak a VHS tape of porn or a dad's Playboys under the bed or something like that. But these kids have the interwebs.
Sears catalog.
So
You
like
got
they go to the hub, guys.
Jet Magazine, page 42.
They go
Sears
to
catalog.
they go to the hub,
Yeah.
like, and they see things that sometimes I'm like, whoa, that's excessive even for me. So
See, being a
these are
grown-up-
the things kids are seeing too.
Being a grown up, things that like get me going when I was younger compared to now are totally not even on the same page.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
for
You know what I mean?
Same.
Like, you want to turn me on? Be really kind to people.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's like, I'm like, damn, that's,
Yeah,
I like that.
I agree.
Make me a sandwich.
Oh, hell yeah.
And open my soda when you bring it to me
Oh, babe. You make me a
Corey's about to
double.
start pinching his Hershey Kisses over
Hey,
there.
Danielle, if you're listening to the show right now, can you make me a hot ham sandwich?
She would, but she doesn't have any bread.
And she's not listening to the show, so.
Yes, she is. She brought you deodorant when you asked
She's
her.
probably trying to tell me something.
She's listening.
Because you brought up the hub, I found out.
Costco 5 for 15. Costco.
Oh, nice score. Because Gina just brought up the hub.
Yeah.
I discovered an interesting fact about the hub this weekend.
What'd you find out about Hub?
My sister, not that one, by the
Whoa,
way.
whoa,
Caitlin's on the Hub?
Not that one.
Whoa, Kaylin. Whoa.
Again, not Kaylin, to be very clear. I was talking to my sister this weekend, Kim. I don't know why I just said her name, but anyway. She told me that Indiana has blocked the hub.
What?
So you
the
don't.
state of Indiana?
The state of Indiana, you don't have actual access to that actual site. Or it's like very, very restricted in areas.
How can you do
so if you live close to the border, like if you're like Michigan or Indiana or Illinois,
VPN.
it is
Probably depend on your service provider,
it's
right?
very difficult to actually access the hub in that area. And I found it flabbergasting.
That's mind blowing. I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't know it was possible either. But I mean, I knew it was possible because like North Korea
I know,
and stuff
but
like that.
why? Indiana.
Because, dude, Indiana.
And why?
Indiana is
the
like
hub.
extreme conservative.
yeah.
Extreme.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But they probably got strip clubs, but you can't get on the Hub.
I
don't
don't
know that they have
know
strip
about
clubs.
that either.
What?
Yeah, I don't know that they have strip
I'll have
clubs.
to Google.
Like, there might be a possibility the whole state of Indiana,
If they do have strip clubs, they're definitely not all nude, and they're probably definitely like
like you're covered.
no alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that was a thing, Corey.
Yeah.
That blows my mind, Gina. I
There
didn't know
are.
that.
There are.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like there's 3 right by the line. Amish strippers.
It says Red Garter Gentlemen's Club in downtown Indianapolis is
Been
the
there.
only adult nightclub, strip club located probably in a very large radius.
Oh. Okay, so there's not that many. Over here, there's like 9 of them on the same corner.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very conservative state. And
Hi, Ash. Hi, Mia. Hi, Ayana, listening to the show. Appreciate all you guys listening to the show.
I feel bad now that they are listening after we just had that conversation.
After we talked
Mia's
about
21, but
after we talked
Ayana's
about
13, 14.
Hubcaps.
platypi.
But I realize we're not a rated G show, guys. I don't want to be a
not.
rated G.
I don't either, but I also don't want to talk to kids about adult topics.
Well, they can ask their parents.
So if you guys are listening, we're not a rated G
Ask your
show.
mom and
We're an
dad.
adult. We're an adult show. I can honestly say we're an adult show.
Yes, we are an adult
yeah.
show.
We don't get real
Poopy.
too big into the big cuss words and things like that, but I want us to have an adult show. I don't want to be based on Little Mermaid.
I
You
mean,
know what
I would say we're PG-13. Put your
Stop.
nipples away, you weirdo.
That's weird.
I thought it was
That's weird.
yeah,
not
very.
after dark.
$5, you can see the other one. Make checks to.
I would say we're PG-13 though. I mean, the movie White Chicks is PG-13, and I feel like we're pretty. In there.
we keep it clean. I like to keep it classy.
I'm gonna come in whiteface next episode.
Demure.
What's our new motto? Act classy, or wait, be classy, act nasty, or what is it?
Oh yeah, we did do that last week.
Be classy, or stay classy, act nasty. Yeah.
With that
That's what we do. Mia said she's got $5. Hey!
Hey, what's up,
Mia?
How you doing,
Stop
girl?
it. Ever since she turned 21, she's a little frisky now.
Hey, you know what? Me and I gave her a birthday.
You better back
present.
out,
She's
Corey.
just-
You better
Wait a
watch
minute.
it.
I'm just saying. I gave her a birthday present.
I need
She's
you
just
to-
trying be
Danielle,
nice.
get in the safe.
I need you to tap out for a second. I'm gonna speak to Mia, woman to woman.
Yeah, what you got?
Do better.
Oh!
You are
Have a
beautiful.
standard.
You are smart. Please do better.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna speak to Mia for just a second.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
Hear me out.
What you got, Corey?
Mia, you can do so much better. Oh, see, you just screwed up.
Sorry,
You
I
just
didn't mean
screwed
to do that.
No, you knew exactly what
I didn't
you're
mean to
doing.
do that.
And because of that, Mia, I'm just gonna have to tell you in person.
Sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties on Corey's microphone.
Just Corey.
I think it was internet problems.
No, don't
Actually, it's
say
not the
that.
internet problems because Jeff
Yes.
over at Buckeye Cable System.
Jeff would
awesome.
never let that happen.
Awesome. Had his people come and install an Ethernet port on our walls, and so great. He's such a nice guy. Corey, you're back on, by the way. You're back on, Corey.
Can I? You can hear your lips smacking.
I hate you guys.
It's gonna be like one of those films where word is out. Really?
I mean, I do that very. Doesn't matter to me.
That sounds good.
It was.
That sounded really good.
That was impressive. I wish you would be quiet like that more often.
Oh, Gina. Oh, wrong button. Gina, what else you got for us today?
Oh, I told you I didn't have any. It was a
perfect.
Oh, shout out to my
Donnie P.
my great
Oh.
Donnie P at Kia. Thank you. No, my seat messed up again, but I think it's my fault this time. I mean, no, I think
I wonder how.
Corey.
It was
That's not
from putting
nice.
it down and up too much, probably using it too much.
Yeah.
Not bouncing on it.
Bouncing on it. Just gave
Sorry,
out.
I can't anymore. Anyway, my great nephew Mossy turned 5, and we had his birthday party Saturday. And he's the cutest ever, little Massimino. I love you very much.
I like that Massimino.
Massimino.
Mexican?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. You have a very diverse family and
I
a
do.
very beautiful family at that. And
Thank
that's,
you.
That's an actual compliment that I'm paying.
My
Gina.
family is very diverse. We have all different races in our family.
Yes.
My family, we don't race.
We have the 3-legged race. We have the. No, I'm just
We
kidding.
walk. We're good walkers. We're good walkers.
We had the Indy 500. That's about it.
Would you guys rather live in an apartment in the city or a mansion in the country? Nice apartment in downtown Toledo, or would you
Am
rather
I
a mansion
allowed-
out in the country?
Am I allowed follow-up questions or no?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Can
Follow that up.
Can I afford to pay somebody to do the yard work?
It's all on you.
Oh.
No, okay, you don't have to do it. I
Apartment in the
mean,
city.
you got to get one of the kids or the husband or something.
Oh.
I mean,
Apartment. 100%.
My kids and husband do not do yard work. No.
I always thought it'd be cool to live in a
Apartment.
downtown, like a big loft type thing. And
Actually, so when I was
Right?
when LaSalle first came out, I had my my eye on one of the apartments.
Yeah.
I love those apartments
cool.
downtown.
I think it was apartment 525 specifically.
oh, damn, that was really specific. Corey.
Yeah, very specific because it had the open ceiling.
Yeah, I
with
know
the
what you're talking
rafters.
about. Like it's a very warehousey look.
Like an
Yes.
open
I
air
love
type
it.
deal.
It's
Yeah.
a 2-bedroom, but
Yeah.
it's got like this third bonus room den type thing.
the walls don't even go all the way to the ceiling. They're just. It's
I know
very
they just
cool.
stop and
Very
then turn
cool.
into brick, and they have these really old style windows. It's a gorgeous,
Nice.
gorgeous apartment. The views really weren't there for me though, but
You got to get the right side of the building to
Yeah.
make it really worth it.
Yeah, I've also when I had my stroke, I put a deposit down on an apartment in San Diego and downtown San Diego because I was planning on moving there. But COVID hit.
Sounds expensive.
It is, and I was financially irresponsible at that time. So.
Was
Aren't
it the
we all?
stroke that made you financially irresponsible?
No, I was still living off of money that I thought I had that I didn't because someone wiped the bank account out because technically speaking it was their money. But you know, yeah. So
bad.
But nonetheless, I'm picking the apartment because I'm not doing
Apartment in the
yard work.
city?
Yeah.
Gina?
Somebody do maintenance for
Same
me,
thing?
100%.
I'll never live in the country again.
And don't get me wrong,
Never.
I love living in the country.
I hate it.
I love living in the country. But if it means I don't have to actually do yard work, I don't have to do maintenance, I don't have to do upkeep.
See, I love
Give me
cutting
my
grass.
No, I don't like
love it.
small towns, small mines.
Come on down.
So I got a 0 turn, so it's a lot easier and a lot quicker than just like a rider. So
I don't care if you
zip
have
through in
a
5
negative
minutes.
3 turn. I'm not doing it.
Negative 3 turn?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't want one of those.
I'm not doing it.
I don't want a negative 3 turn.
I don't care if you have a Roomba lawnmower. I'm not doing it. It doesn't matter because it's hot and it's not worth it.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. I just same thing. I don't want a pool either because it's too much work.
Oh, I love the pool.
Only if it was like if I was living in an apartment complex with a pool and then
Right,
somebody
that
else
makes sense.
took care of it, then I would.
But like, I'm not pulling weeds or anything. I'm not doing stuff. I'm not planting gardens and stuff. I'll cut grass. That's it.
But that's just it. If you're living in the country, you are doing those things.
Nah, I'm good.
It is
Yeah.
impossible to live
Then
in the
nope,
country.
I'm in the city
and
right
not
next
do
to you
those
Yeah,
guys. So
we're gonna have to be in an apartment building together.
Oh, we can
probably
all,
not.
I'll
Probably
do
not.
I'll do like window boxes or my cat garden.
My
But
cat's
that's
got
as
a
good as it
garden.
gets. My cat does have a
'Cause
garden.
he's got
Thank you very
friends.
much. What is it?
Do
I'm
cats
his
really
friends.
like outdoors?
Friends.
Yes, they like to eat grass and they like to lay in the dirt and climb trees.
Okay.
You know what them country cats do. Them Southside cats.
Yes, he is.
Southside cats.
He actually was born in a trailer park, so he is actually
Sounds
trailer
like
trash.
it. Sounds like
It's
it.
trailer trash.
Damn. Would you rather give up your phone or your computer forever? One of them.
I haven't seen my computer in.
I can see Corey paying bills off his phone.
I do work on my
Pay
computer
bills?
though.
I need everything for the computer. My bills, everything.
Pay bills?
Oh, okay, never mind. Sensitive topic.
I guess I'm gonna have to go. I have to give up my computer because
you can't give up your phone, really.
no, because I need my phone. Like I need a
Gotta
phone.
have your phone.
And now it's like, and I technically could do other things on here. It's just harder.
I would
Right.
love to give up my phone. In fact, when like my
That'd be
phone,
nice.
like for instance, I forgot my phone charger today at home, and because I forgot my phone charger, my phone's at like 12% right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm loving today because I haven't really been on my phone and just
Yeah, I don't really have that FOMO thing. Like the only thing I worry about is my kids. And I remember back, we didn't have phones either. Like everything was attached to a landline,
Yeah.
and and we survived. And I think it would be okay. So I don't mind. I don't have that.
That hurts me sometimes because I'm not a quick texter backer sometimes because I don't always have my phone on me.
Oh, I'm a very horrible at texting back. I'm actually even worse with like Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
I responded back to a message today that a comedian, this was a work thing, a comedian messaged me today on August 14th, and I responded today
Aw, Corey.
about a gig that I booked him in. And I responded.
Way to be on that.
Yep. So I'm
He really is a terrible
horrible.
texter.
horrible at responding back to text and messages and stuff like that.
But like I just don't have. I just like on the weekends, especially when I'm at camp. Like I'll keep it in my pocket or on the golf cart. I'm free. I'm free.
When all the people that I'm worried about calling me are with me, that phone can go. I don't
Right.
care.
Yeah,
like,
right.
But when like with Bella being in Columbus and and Kayla being out,
Makes it a little tough. You gotta check it.
Yeah, it
Don't
makes
get me
it a
wrong. I
little
still
bit.
check it, but it's not right in my hand.
Like I don't have notifications turned on for social media or anything.
Really?
I don't have notifications turned on for much. Messenger on some chats I do, but I mute most of the things.
See, it's hard because of my business.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Well, and I used to do. I guess I technically still do social media marketing.
Okay.
And so when social media is how you make money, like I started hating it. I didn't ever want to be on social media.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where I wouldn't even get on my own social media. I would go straight to the business suite and do
stuff on there.
Yeah, do whatever I needed to do and then be off of it because I just hated social media. I don't like the vibe of I like the positive things about it, but there's a lot of negative things too.
Absolutely.
And it's turned us into these people that like we will say anything, and now we're starting to say it in public to each other's faces, where it used to be like keyboard warrior, but it's bleeding into real life. We're saying the most god awful things to each other.
Yeah.
And people are, I mean,
it's turning the next generations and the generations to come to a horrible thing.
They don't know how to talk to each other.
No.
And I'm telling you,
there's no
firsthand,
negotiating.
like,
there's no
no, they're
it's
nasty.
1 to 100 real quick.
This is not typical teenage behavior. They are nasty. They are rude. They cannot get along. Because I think of the interaction being digital for so long for these kids that they are socially like suppressed.
Yeah. And
So-
speaking of horrible kids, so Friday night I did the music trivia. After that, I was on Central Avenue. I stopped at B-Dubs on Central. Great. I love B-Dubs. Real good. Inexpensive. Right after a football game.
Oop. There was a bunch of kids that
First
didn't
off-
tip too, I bet.
First off, the way girls are dressing nowadays, Mia's like, Dad, you would have never let me leave the house looking like that. Booty shorts, tight tank tops where you can see everything. And not only that, but these are high schooler kids. They're running around B-Dubs, standing on top of chairs, screaming. Embarrassing.
Okay, so I don't.
Embarrassing,
I don't
Corey.
condone the behavior whatsoever.
Embarrassing.
I don't condone the behavior whatsoever, but wear whatever you want to wear.
Yeah.
I think that,
and that's been going on since the 60s. Like the short shorts, the short skirt.
That's just the thing.
So here's the thing.
So take that away, though.
But the behavior is right.
Don't tell your daughters not to wear things. Tell your sons not to objectify.
Please.
them.
Amen.
That's a good way to look at that.
Amen.
Good way to look at that.
That's all. Because why should my daughters have to be hot in this 97-degree weather?
Sure.
Because your
Okay, I'm
son
sorry. I take it back.
can't keep his eyes to himself.
I take it back. You're right.
You know?
Have the guys make your men, your boys, respectful.
Yeah.
But besides the clothing thing, okay, I agree
No,
with
the
you on that.
behaviors. Yeah, I agree with
So
you.
whatever school that was, Southview or Northview, whatever was out there, be embarrassed, because that was very embarrassing to watch your kids, all of them, act a fool.
I think back to when I was in high school.
Fools.
I went to high school in Toledo at Bowser, of all places, and our hangout after football games was Big Boy on was it Glendale and Byrne? And
no, it was on Glendale.
Heatherdowns.
Glendale
and
and Heatherdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Heatherdowns and Byrne. You're right.
Yeah, Heatherdowns and Byrne. And
Cedar Creek is over there.
Did you
now.
act like a fool, though?
No. But anytime you get 100 kids into a confined space,
maybe
it's
I'm just
going to be
out of it.
noisy.
Maybe
It's
I'm just
going
out
to
of
be.
Yeah, but I went to Bowser games with a friend of mine that went to Bowser, and we did that. People weren't on the tables and yelling, and I mean there was a lot of loud. It was loud, and it was.
I get loud, but they were running around, literally running through the
At some
store.
point, you feel as though
standing on the seats,
At
yelling.
some point, you feel as though you owned the place.
Yeah, they're being rude.
And it feels as though you're at your house, and you almost need to be reminded that you're in a business, an establishment, a place with patronage, and you just got to kind of check yourself sometimes.
And bless your heart to the staff at B-Dubs on Central. You guys did an amazing freaking job.
Especially because kids are notoriously bad tippers.
Every seat was taken in B-Dubs, and there was probably another 70 kids in the parking lot. That's how packed it was. Luckily, we walked in. They're like, "There's no spots if you want to go to the bar." I'm like, Psh, "Me and her, no, because it's all kids, so
kids
no one's
can't
sitting
go
at
to
the bar."
Yeah, that's great.
So we went right up to the bar, ordered, got it within minutes. Staff was great, and I can even see staff walking around the restaurant. They were very professional, holding it down to the best of their ability.
I'm
So
sure
be
is that
embarrassed.
like a weekly thing for them though. They might be the.
They're probably
spot.
used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think that's the
And-
only thing open later on a Friday.
And some restaurants will actually advertise at the games to get
I
that
see.
business. So they
like stop
may,
in at B-Dubs for 5% off.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, I don't know what the situation is. But
was bad.
That's typical too. So, but the behavior is still not.
I was
okay.
embarrassed.
I would be embarrassed if it was my child behaving that way.
If you had a choice, Corey,
I do.
no arms or no legs. I was reading that in an article today. Would you rather live your life with no arms?
Or just one arm and one leg, and you swim just in
no,
a
no, you
circle for
can't.
the
You can't
rest
do
of your
that.
life.
You can't do that, Gina.
Swim in a circle.
Both arms or both legs.
So, a lot of people know this. I have a half brother who only has one leg. He's biologically the same, but he's my half brother because he only got one leg. But go ahead, I get it. Anyway, I'll take the.
First of all, it would be like 75%.
Yeah,
Yeah, 75%. Corey.
I don't know math, But I'm gonna go with no leg because I feel like as long as I have my arms, I
still can do stuff.
I can still eat. I can still drive. I can still do a lot. Take my
Instead
left
of just staring at the mashed potatoes like a chicken. Just
I'm not gonna sit here. And
That's
peck my
why
food.
the safety glasses were in the mashed potatoes. It was for the no
See,
armed
Lloyd,
people.
it was for the no armed Corey.
Oh my gosh!
I agree. I'm going no legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, not that I want to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, but I could think of
It's
worse
coming
things.
anyway. Let's be honest.
Hey,
Might be.
they make some really cool motorized ones now.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I mean, I don't want to. Wouldn't want either. But
But
if I
imagine
had
you
to-
itching your nose and you
can we
can't
have
itch
rascal
it.
races?
If you had no arms, imagine that. You have an itch, and you can't itch it. Imagine that.
Just throw yourself.
What do you mean
around.
imagine? We all played that no arm game when we were a kid where we tucked the arms into our sleeves and walked around like that.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Never. Why would I do that?
Really?
Pretend you're handicapped? What kind of game was that, Corey?
Everyone did it.
No,
I'm not an outlier.
I've never. So you put your hands inside your shirt and pretend you're armless?
Yes.
And do
everyone
what?
did it. Everyone did it. You
Pretend you're a T-Rex?
You walk around like you don't have arms and you just try to live for the 7 minutes you can tolerate it.
I've never done that.
Seriously?
But I mean, I would put my
What in the
arms
world?
in my shirt if I was cold.
You're touching your boobs, Gina. That's why your arms are in your shirt.
My boobs are warm. This is self preservation, right?
Corey,
here.
stop looking, Corey.
No, I'm
Why'd
just
you just
trying-
look over her
He's
at
got
her
his
like that?
own. He doesn't need to look at mine.
In my
Damn.
head, I was thinking like, I wonder how low her arms are going to go when she goes to touch her boobs.
Stop it.
That's like,
Is that
oh.
my boob or my belly button?
I have really good bras, so when I have my bra,
Bless their
my,
heart.
my boobs are all the way up here. This is
What brand is that?
This is the Lane Bryant brand. I'm
Do you buy stock in
catfishing
Lane
you.
Bryant?
I'm catfishing you because my boobs do not look like this.
Oh.
Like this is catfishing totally.
We're being catfished.
Yes, you're being boob catfished.
I refuse to look at your catfish.
Corey, feel, see if they're real.
I refuse to do that.
If you touch my boobs, I'm punching you.
If I touch your boobs, it's going to be my last day on earth willingly. All right, I'm going to take myself out.
$3 is $3,
Yeah.
Corey. That's what I always tell my cats who are living back in their little.
There's
grass
no
pad.
amount of money. $610,000
Ugh.
is the amount of money it's going to take because that's the amount of money.
$610,000
For you to
really?
touch my boobs,
$500,000.
That's how much money I would have to have given to me in order to touch your boobs.
$600,000 to touch your boobs.
610. You're
First of all,
610,000.
I don't want you to touch my boobs for any amount of money.
Oh no, I don't want to touch your boobs either. But that's the amount of money I'd love to leave to my family after I die
610?
from grossness. Yes, 610,000.
I think that's weird.
I mean,
too.
if someone slid me like a 20,
like I'd touch your penis for $3.
Ew, no, you will not.
hold on, Danielle, can you bring $3 down into the
No.
office, please?
Do not, Danielle. That is,
Sure,
you're not even touching Bandit's penis for $3.
I like how she just volunteered that
Yeah.
information.
I know. No one's even thrown that on the table. Where did that come from?
Because you said
For $3, I would touch it.
I'm offended that you wouldn't touch my boobs for it weren't
thought-
even $500,000.
She thought she
You're
was in a
offended that I
confessional.
won't touch your boobs.
I mean, yeah, no, wait.
Nothing in our relationship
How did
has ever.
this happen?
Corey,
No,
she thought she was in a
because
confessional.
You said I was gross.
Yes. Have you
And you
not?
wouldn't
You
touch-
have a mirror. You know what you look like.
Corey,
What?
stop.
I
Stop
mean,
what?
Break it up.
Stop.
Break it up, you two.
Look, I love.
Focus.
I have nice boobs.
Gina?
I believe you believe that's true.
Corey, stop. What's wrong with you guys?
I'm sorry you
World
feel that
star.
way.
Crystal on the streets with Crystal said she would touch them for free.
Oh, thank you. Crystal's hot too.
All right.
Oh.
Yes, Crystal is hot.
You know what?
And
She
Crystal,
wouldn't touch your Hershey Kisses.
I'm just saying, Crystal. I would pay you $3. You know, just saying.
She's worth so much more than
She
that.
is. I'm
Rude.
just-
She's hot.
She is. She's a very beautiful young lady.
She is nice. She's my family also. It's my cousin-in-law.
Is that what they're called?
I have no idea.
Yeah. What do you call your wife's cousin?
Cousin.
I just call
Hey,
my
cousin.
cousin,
What's
too.
up? Because I never know their names. So, hey, cousin. Hey.
Does she have a lot of cousins? I have a lot of cousins.
Not really.
I have 42
Not really.
first cousins.
I don't have that many, but I have a lot of cousins.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. My uncle was a hoe.
Ooh. What famous person do people sometimes mistake you for? I always get Usher. What?
Taylor Swift.
So mine is also who I would pick to play me in a movie. Do you want to guess who it is?
I know who you're going to say, but I don't.
Who's the funny chubby girl in Hollywood?
Melissa McCarthy.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Her.
Ew, you dipped your finger, Rosie.
Corey.
Ew.
That's offensive.
I did at one point, but
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy, and I would pick if I
She's
did
so
a
fun.
movie of myself, I would pick her because I think we have very similar mannerisms. And
yeah, I can see you guys getting along great. What about you, Corey?
I get Omar Gooding a lot.
Who is that?
Who's that? Look him up, Gina. Look up Omar Gooding.
Look up Omar Gooding. He's like a really famous.
It's gonna be Corey.
actor
It's like his name, his stage name.
That's
Takes you to
Omar
OnlyFans.
Gooding.
like you know that Corey W. King is not my actual name, right?
Wait, what?
Yes, I know.
It's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s little brother. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He looks like Cuba Gooding Jr. and
Let me see, Gina.
Terrence Howard had a baby,
Let me see this guy.
and I don't think he looks like Corey.
That looks nothing like you. Hold that up to the camera. Hold that up to the camera.
I also
That
used to
looks
get
nothing
Theo
like
from the
Corey.
Cosby Show.
I did go from this guy to Theo from the
Look at
Cosby
me real
Show.
quick. Look at me. Look at me.
Sorry, I was doing it for the camera.
No, look
not
at
for
me.
you.
I want to see.
Okay, this isn't for you. This is for them.
This is not a good
No.
result. I either get Usher or Jelly Roll.
I think George.
see Jelly Roll,
I
though.
could see George Lopez if he got stung by a bee.
That's mean. I did
What?
get Jelly Roll in Mexico. People are like, hey,
I could
Funny
see.
question, but are you
I
Jelly
could
Roll?
see Jelly Roll if he had like Down syndrome.
How do you say Jelly
Corey. I
Roll
could
in
see that.
Spanish?
don't stay there.
Yeah, that was not okay.
El Role
not
Jelly.
nice.
What he?
Don't say
no, it was a compliment with him.
We're so close to the end of the show. We're doing
You,
so
you
good.
almost made it.
So close, Corey. Oh man, yeah, for real. We went to Mexico on a honeymoon. People thought I was Jelly Roll.
No, they. Did
I can
not.
kind of see it.
Okay, one person came up like, you kind of look like Jelly Roll. I'm like, I like Jelly Rolls.
You know what? No fat person ever wants to hear.
What's that?
You know who you look like?
Right.
Period.
Right.
It doesn't matter whatever that next statement is.
Because it's always gross. Mm-hmm. Oh, you look
I
like
don't. I don't think Jelly
Oprah.
Roll's gross.
I've-
He's a big guy.
Yeah,
but
I don't
he's
think
gross.
he's well.
Oh, it's a compliment. Thank you.
I think
I'll take
that
I'll take it.
I don't think he's ugly. I think that
Son of a sinner.
yeah. I've gotten Carl Winslow. That
that I can see.
I can see that.
Yeah, that I
yeah.
can
You look
see.
exact. Gina, bring up Carl Winslow.
Yeah, I can actually.
That is
see
so
that one.
exact.
yeah, Reginald Vell Johnson or something.
Okay, we
like
won't
that.
need the full name of your constituents, but bring him up. I can so see that. Let me see. Hold it up. Hold it up next to his head because we can see that in the camera perfect.
Oh, hold on.
Corey gets
I need you
mistaken
to- I need you
for
to do
the
a
dad off
big
of a
smile.
Family Matters.
Big smile.
Oh, for sure. Hold that close to the camera. Gina.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's Corey.
What picture did you use?
Oh, so
I can't even argue with
It
it.
was like twinning for
Okay,
real.
argue with
so
it.
that's your what is that? Twin boggle or what are them called?
Doppler.
Dorfin
Ding.
dingles.
Was
it? Dorfin.
Doofenshmirtz.
Dugenschmirkens?
Dumbledore.
Double Dorfins. That's Corey's double Dorfins on the show here.
That's what he calls his chins.
Oh, you guys are idiots.
Amen to that.
Thanks for tuning into the show, guys. Oh, that's it for today. Next week, if you guys, we won't be here next week because of the holiday.
Yes.
So
Make sure
2
you
weeks
guys-
we'll be back.
Can one of you guys
Labor.
remind me next Monday so I don't just show up?
We have to remind you not to come to work.
Yes, because
Okay.
For the free job?
Yeah.
I forget, and then like today I got home and I like got ready to like tuck in for the night, and then I was like sitting there and I'm like, oh crap,
supposed
I
to
have
do
to,
is-
I have to re-get dressed now.
I love the fact that this is such a great experience that you don't even remember.
It's not, but that it's not. It's just the level of exhaustion that teachers have in the first couple months of school. That's all. It has nothing.
She's
to
like,
do
wait a
with
minute, do I have gas or? That's right, I got to be on the show.
Yep. And here I am.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in every single Monday. We're live at 6 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube. If you missed the show, you can check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.
Is that better? Are you happy now?
That was the best. That was the best one right there. Also, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And always remember,
What?
Stay awesome.